so long. And I was like, what's your plan to get out of here? Oh yeah, well, you know, one day I'm gonna get out this office job and have my own career. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. That's so true. I'm like, awesome. When? You know, bro. So
Yeah. Let's get it busting. Let's get my drink. Start this motherfucker off nice. Yeah. Fuck it, nigga. Look, cut this shit. Cause I'm finna spit some game. This the Angelo Savage Daily Night News. We're gonna have to start this off with a little motivation because we gotta get Angelo So Inspirational back up. Y'all got me hot. I got some hot tamales here. You already know. Best candy in the world. Next time. Michael Knox. But let's get on our shit real quick. Cause I got some shit on my mind I gotta talk to you niggas about. For real. Cause I'm tired of the bitch assness y'all niggas be on. I'm tired of the weak shit. I'm tired of the motherfuckers not doing no shit on they shit and competing with me. Don't compete with me if you can't compete with me. Simple as that. Right? So I know this late night, but this is what it is, man. Facts. We're gonna start this bitch off with a little motivation. We ain't fucking playing around, man. At all. Tired of the pussy ass shit. Tired of the weak shit. Tired of everybody standing around, sitting around, thinking shit is sweet. We sitting here pussyfied. Everybody weak. Everybody don't want to work. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas y'all need to work. Simple as that. It's your fucking boy Angelo Savage, boy. And we tired of the bullshit. Right now, I'm gonna start this off with a little motivation because y'all need this shit. Like, does it take youngsters to come in here to show y'all how it's done? And I'm not exempt neither because you got individuals just like me, my age group, and they own some pussy shit too. I sit around and it's kind of like when you go to the gym and you sum people up, right? You kind of like tell their ass, like, you look at somebody in the gym, you're like, yeah, that nigga weak. Like, if it really came down to it, I'd choke his ass out. That's how men think about other men when we walk to the gym. At least the ones that know what it's up. It's like a girl looking at another girl and be like, oh, she's pretty, but I'm prettier type shit. But this is different. This is lifestyle change. This is what you do when you're trying to get ahead. This is what you do when you want to do better. You know what I'm saying? You know what makes me so angry? When I see an individual and they on some pussy shit, they on some weak shit, and they not really motivating in life, and they look at me and they get jealous. Nigga, you look at me and get angry and jealous because I'm motivated and I have a purpose in life. That's what's wrong with y'all. That's what's wrong with the individuals here that sit here and watch everybody else shine but don't want to be shining. I only talk about what I want to talk about just to motivate individuals to get up there and do the same shit. You hear me? Like, it's pussy shit because, like, I tell motherfuckers, I'm talking to a motherfucker the other day, they like, oh, you just worry about getting rich and getting money. Nigga, I'm from the trenches. What is you talking about? I'm from that area, boy. I'm from where you didn't have shit. Cup noodles, nigga. Now, cup noodles was a delicacy. We had noodles in a pot. You hear me? You had the plastic bowl smell like noodle all week, nigga. Ramen. You know what I'm saying? I'm up now a little bit. I got a cup noodles now, but still, I don't even really eat noodles no more. I take vitamins, drink water, nigga, and I go to the gym. So it prevents me from doing dumb shit. I keep my mind occupied so then I don't fall into drinking, smoking, worrying about bitches. But that's not the same that other people can say that. They can't say that. Most people can't say that they do that. I remember when I first started detaching myself from people that was smoking. I used to smoke a lot. Big pack. Stop that shit. It was a bad habit. Realized I was spending too much money on that shit. And I'm looking at the end of the year. You ever looked at the end of the year, look at your tax return or look at your taxes? And you like, damn, where all that money come from? They claim I got it. Where's that? That's because you're not disciplined in life. As a man, at least, you should be disciplined with the money. Simple as that. You got to be disciplined with the money. I don't see no other way. You know, it's a delicacy, bro. Look, all I'm saying is, you want to be somebody great. Don't hate on somebody being great. Follow the path. See, I'm following the path of other greatness people, and hopefully that people follow my path, and I can maybe translate it to a teenager's term, like a kid's term, because I'm telling you, there's no sense of urgency. I've literally stopped myself from communicating with individuals that don't think like me. It took a while. It really did. Hold on. It took a while for people not to that I had to like remove myself from people like that, bro. Because I understood that these people was not finna help my growth. I understood that these people was not finna make me grow bigger. So I said, fuck it. You're done. You're gone. I have no more. There's no use for you here. You outgrow people. Now, is it your fault that happened? No, it's not. It's not your fault. You supposed to grow, right? You're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be bigger. You're supposed to do things that you didn't do before. Learn another language. Be stronger. If I showed you pictures of me from a year ago, you're going to see the difference. If I showed you pictures from 2 years ago, you're going to see a difference. Every year I pick something and I evolve in it. That's what we're supposed to do. Y'all not willing to sacrifice. Y'all not willing to put down the bottle. Y'all not willing to put down the drink, but y'all want everything. You tell me how that works. Tell me how you get the hoes, the money, and all that, and you're not willing to sacrifice your time to create something bigger. Huh? Y'all tell me that. And this ain't really for the females. The females they're gifted something. They're gifted beauty. Most of them. Even if they're not. I tell women, man, you got something between your legs that's almost as valuable as gold. Use it right. a lot of them abuse it and give it to everybody. And then they want the last dude to pay top dollar. That's negative, ma'am. I will not. I will build myself up to this level tier to the fact that I can deny you because it's just cat. Some men need to understand. I tell women all the time at work. I work with nurses all the time in the nursing field. I tell them all the time. I said, if men didn't thirst over y'all, y'all behavior would change. If men did not thirst over y'all females, y'all behavior would change. And you would actually be making the right decision when it comes to what y'all do with y'all life by giving it up easy, wanting to be a hoe, wanting to be free spirit, do whatever y'all want to do. Giving it up, doing whatever you want to do, that's fine. Do what you want to do. You grown. I'm just saying that at the end, this don't play out. It's literally a continuous game, and y'all all end up in the same spot. Some of them gonna finesse some people. Some of them gonna just get pregnant and be alone. Come on, this story is, you know what I'm saying? It's the same story. The nerd becomes the hero. The nerd becomes the billionaire. And the popular dude becomes the poor dude that's just impregnating hella women in jail. And then the popular chicks become the pregnant chicks that just got fat out of high school. And the regular chicks got the glow up. Come on, man. Like, this is a typical story. I want y'all to understand that everybody knows this. But squash all that. Stop hating on your homie. Stop hating on your friends. Stop hating on your family members and motivate them. Definitely in the black community, we're flawed. I tell black people this all the time. We're flawed. We're super flawed. Why you say we flawed, Angelo? We flawed because we take people, and this is the black community I'm speaking of. We take our own community and we downgrade them. We shoot them down. We don't help them up. Look, I'm literally a victim of the black community attacking a nigga. The black community has created me. Nigga, I'm damn near Killmonger. Nigga, I'm like a villain at this point. Due to the fact that the black community, my own community, tried to stop me from my growth, which only activated me even further. And if they were successful, I would be a bum ass nigga on the street. Negative. Can't make it happen. It won't happen. It just activated me. That's all. It just turned a nigga into a super villain now. I will not be stopped. I will not stop until I die, nigga. Facts. I have to be in jail or decapacitated. However you say it, decapacitated. You have to cut my head off, nigga, for me to stop like a snake. Because if not, I'm going for the goals. I'm going for the gold, G. I can't stop. And that's how y'all should go. If you're a man out here and you flimsy, you ain't got your bread up, that's fine, bro. That's fine. Because it's about what you create. It ain't about what you are right now. It's about what you're willing to go through to become what you want to become. Oh, you ain't getting bitches right now. Cool, bro. Bitches gonna be there. Bitches ain't gonna be there, bro. Literally. They for everybody. If you fighting over females, you're a fool. You know what I mean? Men in prison right now over a female? Most of them. I'm not fighting over no female. Fuck principle at this point. I'm just doing it because it's just better for my life. Whoever's going to be around me is going to be around me. Whoever's not going to be around me is not going to be around me. I'm willing to cut everyone off. And that's what you got to do. You got to be cold-hearted to get where you need to go. There's a middle ground between poor and rich. And most of us sit in there. That's that middle class. That middle class, it's almost damn near impossible to get out of it. It's easy to get in it almost, but it's impossible to get out. So you either go lower and be in impoverished areas and be in poverty and let the government supplement your lifestyle. That's fine. You could do that. But once you get a little bit out of it, nigga, you're in a hole. Every middle class person understands this. Once you hit this tax bracket, once you hit this amount of money per year, no more insurance. There's no more Medicare. There's no more EBT. You get what I'm saying? So it takes so much more energy to get out of the middle class to get to the higher class. So I tell people, I advise you to do it now while you're young. I'm 28 years old, finna turn 29. I'm activated again. Nigga, I've been activated since I started YouTube. I was activated before that. I said, no, I'm not taking this fate. This is not going to be my fate. My fate is what I make it is. Fuck school. I'm taking it 100% into YouTube. Fuck it, because this is where it's at. I'm not playing around. I will die by this shit. I'm putting 10 years in it. I'm putting 10 years minimum in this shit. Simple as that. Fuck school. And that's me personally. Maybe that's not for you. Maybe it's wise for you to make a better decision than I am making. But I do analytics on my life. I do analytics on other people's lives. I do analytics on life itself. I do a lot of research to make sure I'm making every decision adequately every time. I don't miss. And that's how y'all need to be too. Y'all cannot miss. You know why I can't miss? I die if I do. You see, if you become an individual like me, you don't have to. That's up to you. Put your back against the wall. My back was put against the wall. Family abandoned me. Family sabotaged me. No backup to call if I need help. Nigga, if I lose, it's game over. Simple as that. If I lose, it's game over. I have no back end. I am the back end. I will not lose. You know what that forces you to do? That forces you to eat good, behave correctly, follow the rules, and use your brain. If I see a nigga in the street, I'm not about to fight you, G. Come on now. Only because how does this end? One nigga in jail, one nigga dead. I'm good. You won. You got it, boss. You got it. I ain't fighting you. You got it, boss. It ain't even worth my time. That's nigga behavior. I ain't gonna lie with you. There's such things as black people and then niggas. Niggas be doing reckless nigga shit. Black people, that's the ones you want to be around. Those are the ones that got their mind focused on their own goals. That's the shit we on. Facts. And simple for this. You could be black, Mexican, Indian, all that shit. It applies to everybody. You got the bad versions of y'all. Y'all got the good versions of y'all. Be the good one. Get the money. Show the rest of the kids that this is. Look what's happening right now. We got the kids robbing adults, G. Kids. Nigga, back in the day, they had the troubled kids, whatever they was doing their thing. Now you got kids out here in Chicago, out here with shiesties on. Everybody wearing shiesties. Everybody got a switch. Everybody got a switch on a Glock that they shouldn't even have. So you know it ain't they shit. And they willing to rob you and stick you in the face for it. Government gonna help them get out. Look, get on y'all shit right now. Get on your motherfucking grind right now. Stop playing around with life. Y'all playing around like y'all got time. You don't got time. The time is ticking. You got 3 years max before shit start to hit the fan for real. It's already hitting the fan. It's already hitting the fan, bro. Y'all ain't got too much time, and I ain't trying to fear y'all. I ain't trying to make y'all nervous, but I need the people that are listening to understand that you don't have as much time as you think you have. You never did. We never did. See, I told one of my white friends the other day, he's like, oh, man, you hustling, doing all this. I was like, bro, you know the difference between me and you? I'm real with my friends. Look, I said the difference between me and you is that I'm a descendant of slaves. I've already was enchained. I'm not finna allow the government to enchain me even more because we're all slaves now. See, you can confine to the system, and that's fine. You can do what the system wants you to do. Go buy a house with 2% down payment on a crib and continue that cycle. I'm good, bro. I don't like that. I'd rather just save my money up and buy that shit at least 50% or whole. I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna allow myself to be put in the system that funds people that don't give a fuck about my dollar or my tax money. See, but people like me understand that. And I know there's few of y'all that know that out there too. So I'm in here to tell y'all, hey man, y'all not alone. Angelo Savage is here with y'all. We understand that it's just not us. Sometimes I sit back and I'm like, God damn, if I'm the only one here, is this just a loner? Am I a loner in this motherfucker? Am I the only one that thinking adequately? Then I find my niche. I find my group of individuals that tell you, oh man, this is where it's at. This is how you get it going. I bet. Because while everybody else is sleeping, claim to be woke, nigga, I'm actually woke and I see what's going on. They distract you with the gay shit. I'm watching. I'm at work. They got the Tony Awards on. They talking about the Happy Pride. Fuck all that, nigga. Fuck all that Happy Pride shit. Y'all niggas confused. If it was the rapture, it's gonna happen in the United States of America first. Facts. Facts. If the rapture happened right now, United States of America going first. Facts. I'm good on that, bro. It's a distraction. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for none of that. Take your life back and take it back now. Don't wait for somebody to give you your freedom. You take your freedom back now. Pretend like you're a slave and get your freedom right now. Shit, you are a slave. It ain't no pretending. Hustle, man, getting it. Hey, y'all talking about Uncle Sam. That's your play. That's your pimp. Find a way to get out the cycle. We've been in this rat race for so long that everybody else is convincing everybody else to get in the rat race so they don't be in the rat race by themselves. Fuck all that shit. Get rid of your days. Your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all see what's going up next. I'm telling you, get free and get free now. Change your mindset and change your mindset today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Make a plan right now. That's what I tell people. Hey, look, money is just they be like, oh, you just want to be rich. You want hoes. Fuck the bitches. Fuck the money, actually. It's what it took you to get the money would make sense. It took you discipline. It took you tenacity. Nigga, you had to get fit. You had to be slick with the words just to get to this growth. You had to supply a need. That's what the money represents. The money doesn't even mean anything after a certain point. The money just means like I was able to warp myself into an individual that was able to obtain these type of funds. Stop simping over hoes, bro. Y'all need to stop it, bro. I'm telling you. I'm in the nursing field. And I'll tell you exactly what I do. I'm a CNA. And I've been a CNA for a very long time, and I've been watching these people individual. I'm very exorbitant. I see what's going on in the field. I've been taking care of the elderly for over 8 years, 10 years almost. Let's say 10 years this year in about fall. I see it all happen, bro. The bitches are fucking. The doctors are fucking. Everybody's fucking, bro. I'm telling you. Focus on yourself. The mindset of these women are very screwed. And I'm not going to say all of them, but the ones that y'all think are not doing it are doing it, and it's a shame. Believe me, I'm at work. The bitches sitting on me all day trying to fuck. But I'm good. That's why I keep a female. I keep a girl to keep me from doing dumb shit. I get rid of liquor from out of my proximity to keep me from drinking it. I keep smoke away from me to keep me from smoking it. Now look, I got another addiction. I like a hot tamale. You hear me? I like a Mike and Nike. That's my other addiction I have to get rid of. But you know what? If I don't buy it, I won't eat it. It's that simple. Get rid of your addictions. Get rid of things that stay in the way, bro, and move around. I'm telling you. Y'all, I'm telling you where it's going to be. I see it. Y'all, and once you open your eyes, y'all going to see this shit too. It's really that simple. Y'all thinking shit. Y'all falling in love. Y'all tender dick. Y'all thinking these women are loyal. Y'all giving them everything they want, bro. No, stop it. Focus on yourself. You know what's so funny? And this is what I learned at work. I talk reckless as hell at work. Fuck them. I don't even give a fuck. Because you know why? I know what it is. I know what these women think about. They don't want a nigga they can control. They want an individual that controls them. You tell her what you want to do. There's no her. She does what you tell her to do. And I know that sounds misogynistic, but look, listen. These are women we're talking about. They want you to take control. They want to know that when she's in your possession, she can turn off her brain. You ever heard that shit? She can turn off her brain. Fuck out of here. Bitch, you're working full throttle now. I need you to do this, this, and this for me. I'm not playing around. I gotta put you to work. Cause I'm task oriented, G. I just worked 16 hours. I just got off at 11. Took my shower, came right up in here, bro. I'm on the grind. This is my second job right here, YouTube. So I can preach the word. So I can get about that shit. But you see, people don't believe me because I'm well spoken. I treat old people really nice. For real, they love me. I've been doing this for years. They love me. I'm good at the kids because I got my son and shit. So I'm good at taking care of old people, good at taking care of the kids. I'm really well versed with talking to women because I have hella practice. I'm talking to women all day long. So I can feed right into it what they talking about. I know how to talk to them. I know how to get information out of them. And the shit they be saying, bro, reckless. Stop focusing on them, G. Facts. Y'all gonna live and learn, bro. Stop focusing on it. Hey, my man said he eye candy. Facts. That's all there is to it. I'm be honest. In your mind, think of them like a prize that you get after you hustle. Think of women, and this is what they really are, though. Think of women as a prize I get if I hustle to get to this level. But the only reason I get them is because I hustle so much to get them. After that, that's it. And don't be putting them on a pedestal. Most of the women, I'm gonna be honest, bro. And I know body count don't matter, but it's just the impressions that be putting on them. Everybody they get. They getting them like this, G. The fat ones too. It don't even matter. They can be fat, ugly, stinking, breath stink. They all getting clapped, G. And that's why I tell men to, if we just simply calm down with the thirst shit and focus on our purpose, bro, we all gonna get what the fuck we want. Simple as that. I told the women at work, because I don't like to lie to women. I literally tell them the truth. You like me or you don't like me. Simple as that. What you want to do? You fat. You out of shape, man. I'm not saying that a man won't clap your cheeks. I'm just telling you the facts. That's the difference, bro. We all need to stop simping over women. Stop showing them too much attention. You know, you'll go on Instagram, you click one little big booty cheek. Next thing you know it, big booty cheek, big booty cheek, big booty cheek. You hear me? No more big booty cheeks, G. Start flooding your shit with workout fitness things. Because you see, it's like the gyms, bro. We gonna start going out. Then next, you know, all the females in the gym, G. You know how many times I go to the gym and the bitch go to right in front of me, bro. She bend that ass right over in front of me, trying to pretend like she doing workouts. I don't even want to see it, G. Because I know what you on. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. I might peek, but that's it. And I might not even do that. You might try to get me on camera and put me on the YouTube, on Instagram, G. Talking about, look at this creep. See, I don't even approach women at the gym. See, because most of them, they just want attention. They don't actually want you to fuck. They just want to feel like you want to fuck. You know how many bitches I approached and they was on that, bro? Same thing. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to know that they look good for approach, and then they gonna play with you. Take you on fake dates. They got a roster of niggas in their phone. You got to play around. The whole thing, bro. I'm telling you. I'm in Chicago. I'm telling you. Hoes love me. They call me the smart little Dirk in this bitch, so you know I'm getting hoes. Anyway, it's not the point. The point is, gentlemen, we must stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what you need to get done in this life. Hey, I'm coming off work speaking this shit. I'm telling you, that's just what it is. And if your shawty wears scrubs, you might have to do a phone audit, nigga. I don't care what she do. I don't give a fuck if she a receptionist at a dentist office. I don't care if she's a restorative aide. I don't care if she's a respiratory therapist. I don't care if she's a physician at a kids facility, nigga. She busting. I'm telling you. Or she could, but she has the possibility too. All I'm saying, G, is don't put so much love, because I be seeing these stories on YouTube about men loving these women, and they'll hurt them because they love them so much. And in my mind, I'm like, well, that's because we love them too much. But I'm not saying you shouldn't love them. We should love them enough to protect and provide for them, but don't love, like, because they're creatures. They're like, and I hate to say this, man. Damn, I hate to say this. It's like the Adam and Eve story. Not to apply to Adam and Eve. God told Adam and Eve not to eat that goddamn apple. So what Eve did is she tried to convince Adam to eat the apple. So she ate it and then gave it to him, and this nigga ate behind us. So look, our downfall, our kryptonite is the vagina. Our kryptonite is the punani, right? They kryptonite is wanting more. They get bored fast, and they are easily manipulated to doing something. And since the serpent couldn't get to Adam, he got to the woman, and the woman got to Adam. That's how I look at it. The woman, she's being convinced by the government and all these other things that allow her to spend her money, bait her in, and then she's gonna turn around and be like, "Hey, babe, you want to go eat?" "Nah, babe, I'm good." "What, am I fat?" "What? Bitch, I'm not hungry." Now she's shaming you to go eat with her. Women do this at work all the time. I guarantee you, bro. You know how many times girls eat out all day long? I'm telling you, if your girl in nursing, you ain't even got to tell me. I already know. She eat out every day, and if they don't, it's rare. I'm telling you, every day they eating. They eating bad as hell too. They don't eat good at all, and most of them don't work out, and that's in a lot of fields. I'm telling you. It's really best for men to be disciplined at your purpose, G. I'm telling you right now. It's best for you to be disciplined on what the money you spend, what you consume. You need to be taking vitamins. You need to be drinking water. You need a workout routine, G. You need everything needs to be routine. So when you do get a girl and she enters your atmosphere, G, she needs to know that, hey, there's a routine here. There's structure. I get up at this time every day. I make my bed. I drink a gallon of water throughout my day. I drink a cup of water right before I get up, before I consume any other liquids. I got vitamins. So what you could do, You can organize my vitamins for me if you want to do something for me. You can make me a shake if you want to keep me routine, but you can't fuck up my infrastructure. I got a structure here. I have an empire. And if every man actually implied those rules instead of be like, oh, tender dick, like, look, I got a fuck schedule, nigga. Facts. Nigga, I got a Google schedule. I said, I probably got time to fuck on Thursday. About 3. Are you available? Nigga, that's what I'm on. I'm telling you. Nigga, I'm telling you. I can't fuck before I go on live because it's going to mess up my energy. It's like smoking and drinking before you go to the gym. It's going to mess up my energy, G. I can't. You got to have a strict program with women. I'm sorry to say this, bro. I've been in the nursing field for so long, and I'm around black, big, booty women. G. So I already know the majority of y'all going. I'm around all the white girls, they the nurses and shit, the Filipinos and the African girls and the Latinas, bro. I'm telling you, Latianas. I'm around everybody, bro. I'm literally gold in that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm literally one out of like the ratio to man is like 1 to 15. It's literally like 45 women to 3 dudes, and I'm the youngest one, and the swollest one, and the best looking one. Everyone else is old or fat. So I'm telling you how it goes, G. And I worked for county. I work for all different types of places. Like, I'm telling you, this is how it's working. And this is any major city. This ain't just Chicago for real. This is any major city. And this shit, that's just work shit. Imagine when I'm out there on the streets and I'm doing my shit. All you got to do, really, you know what I noticed? And this is my personal opinion. Maybe it doesn't apply to y'all. When I'm chilling by myself doing my own thing, G, bitches just flow. Literally. When I'm literally on my purpose, just doing my shit, I don't know if God's sending them hoes to me or the devil's sending them hoes to me. But either way, I stay focused because I understand that this ain't the time to eat my cake. This is the time to hustle. This is the time to make the empire. So when I do get done and my empire is built all the way up, whatever I say goes, bro. And I know what's best. I'm a great decision maker. I told my girl, I said, to be honest with you, you're not really a good decision maker. I'm actually a really good decision maker. You know why? Because my damn back is against the wall, and every decision I make or do not make affects my personal life. My girl, it might not affect her. She got a family that is gonna supply her needs, give her money. Whoop, whoop, I ain't got that. So everything I make money, I spend it. I got to think about, okay, if the bill's right. I got apps, I got Rocket Money shit set up and everything in sequence. I don't spend until I know for a fact that's where it needs to go. The chat, you said, how old am I? I'm 28, bro. I'm finna turn 29 at the end of the month. So shit got to be strict. And I've been on my shit since a good minute. I've been on my stuff for a good minute because I understand the importance of what's going on. Look, you get your weight up, G. You get your money up, G. You have structure. And anybody that doesn't go with that structure in life, I don't care if it's a female or a male, it can be your best friend, G. If they not on this shit, just slowly bag up. Like, hey, bro, your homie hitting you up, you tell him. I remember this happened. I told my homie, I don't smoke no more, bro. I'm stopping smoking. This nigga hit me up a day later and said, hey, bro, you want to smoke? You don't respect what I'm telling you, do you? You're attempting. I'm good, G. I was like, nah, I don't smoke no more. Click. Next, you know what? He don't hit me back up for nothing else. He don't hit me back up to hang. He don't hit me back up to see what's going on. You know, I got my son. I'm the only friend with a kid. He don't hit me. Oh, what's the fam doing? None of that. That's because the only connection you had with that person was a smoking bond. It's like a coworker that you're only friends with because y'all work together. And I tell women this all the time because at work, women befriend each other so much. And then they get rid of each other quick. And I said, that's not your friend for real. That's your work friend. But y'all hanging out and shit outside of work. But as soon as you leave that job and go to another job for a better opportunity or because they fired you, they stop contacting you. Facts. They stop contacting. They don't want to know about you. They ain't ask you about no family and nothing. It's very rare. Ask your girls. Ask your girl. They'll tell you. Hey, man, you still talk to Shirley from the other job? Nope. You know why? Because it's fake friends. I don't think men do that like that. Like, I don't really talk to people I don't really want to talk. But, you know, that's just the reality of the situation. I don't mind. Look, I'm never heartbroken about nothing that, hey, what's understood don't need to be explained in my situation. I'm just telling the young people or the older people that might not think this. And I want to tell another thing. Wisdom comes from experience. It doesn't come from age. Age can create wisdom if you learn, but wisdom comes from experience. And I've learned a lot. And that's since I take care of elderly individuals, I have hundreds of years of experience that I just sit there and listen to them all day. And they talk your ear off. And I love that because I'll talk back with them. I'm like, okay. I listen to their regrets. I listen to their eating habits, their lifestyles, what caused them to be in this nursing home for the rest of their life. That's stuff I take in and I consider like, They say a smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. I let y'all make the mistakes, and I learn from that. I don't need to make them, because if I make them, that's crucial to my empire. This can ruin an empire, my empire at least. See, when I told my girl, I'm like, hey man, you, when you fucking with me, you fucking with somebody that is about to dedicate this life to a purpose. Do you want to ride on this coaster? Do you want to ride on this roller coaster with me? I'm telling you, I'm dedicating my life to a purpose. Now, you can leave if you want to leave. That's up to you. Or you can stay. I'm not holding you. I'm not going to keep you, but I'm going to tell you right now, my life is about to be dedicated to a purpose, and you can believe it or not, I'm going to make a lot of money from this because I won't stop until I get it. I see no other reason. I don't see no other way. I told her that. Now, time will tell because, girls have motives sometimes. They think of one way. They say one thing and think another thing. So time will tell. But look, I'm not going to hold you too long. I might give you a few tasks and see if you're able to comprehend what I'm telling you to do. But do as you please. But in the meantime, Angelo Savage, he's going to be up, nigga, like I just said. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I was at work by 6 o'clock this morning. I just got off at 11 o'clock p.m. 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. By 12 p.m. midnight, or is it a.m.? By 12 midnight, I was on YouTube talking my shit. Doing my second job, my replacement shit, while preaching the truth. This is the future, G. I know it's the future. I've been telling motherfuckers it's the future. They just made a video about it. YouTubers are taking over Hollywood. YouTubers are taking over the BET Awards. They're taking over all this live streaming, all that shit. It's the future, G. I have to hop on it. But the thing is, you know what? I knew this a while ago. So I want to tell you guys to stay focused on your goal and know what you need to do, because at the end of the day, you're going to look up and you're going to be old anyway, G. I'm telling you, I'll be talking to these old people all day. You're going to end up and you're going to be old anyway. Let me actually tell you how it's going to end. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you'll end up in a nursing home. I tell everybody this. If you're lucky, you will end up in a nursing facility, sharing a room with somebody for the rest of your existence. But that's good, though, because then you at least had to make it into the end years. Most people don't make it that long. So if you're lucky, you'll end up in a nursing home, possibly sharing a room with an individual. Now, if you change your trajectory right now and get on your money and your grind, there's a possibility you can change that ending. You won't have to go in a nursing home. But if you do go to a nursing home and you had to, and you have the money and the funds, you private care. You get your own room. You get the good facilities. Hey, there's a difference. I don't know if y'all know. There's a difference between the good facilities and the Medicaid facilities. If you know, you know. The ones that are private paid, those ones that you get a little mini bar, you get treated good. It's a little bit more money, but you got it because you hustled in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, and you didn't give up. Because to be honest, we're relying right now on the government to supply our need in the future, G. Everybody in nursing home and Medicaid. My generation will not have Social Security in the future. But if I tell an older person that, they be like, nah, they don't care because they're going to have Medicaid. They're going to have Social Security. We're not going to have Social Security. We're going to get 75% of it. That's in 5 years. My generation, by the time I retire, nigga, that's in like 35 years. They're going to be paying out 25%. They're going to have to figure out another way to pay us. But I bullshit you not. I need y'all to listen. This is real shit. For the youngest out there, even if you're 40 years old, you need to understand how it's going to end. Y'all need to understand how this ends. We've been played. We've been finessed. We've been told not the truth. We've been told things that is not adequate. We've told shit that's not true. You can believe it or you cannot believe it, but that's what's going on. And then it's so crazy is they're telling you to buy a home, right? And that's fine. You can buy a home. Did you know the loan can be called at any moment? If they wanted the money, not saying they'll do it, but if the banks wanted the money, they can call the loan at any fucking time they want. I think for any reason. So it's probably best for you guys to focus on how you can live below your means, increase your wealth, and somehow, like this one comment, investing in compound interest is king. Facts. You save, get you 3 to 6 months saving funds just in case, and then go crazy. I know y'all listen to Dave Ramsey. I used to listen to Dave Ramsey a lot. He liked the debt snowball. I like it a little bit, but I like the debt avalanche. We take the highest interest debt and we pay that down first, right? But get three. Don't save no thousand. If you could save 1,000, imagine if you get $1,000 right now in your bank account, right? You've already outpaced 60 to 70% of Americans that don't have $1,000 in their savings account. Ain't that some shit? $1,000 will make you top 30% or 70% of individuals in the United States because they don't have $1,000 in their bank account. Nigga, I heard that statistic. I said, let's work. It's time to get in the lab. It's time to get down and dirty. I start organizing shit. I start getting focused. Y'all go download Rocket Money. It's free. I put people on game when it come to that. Rocket Money is free for the free version. I pay the paid version. Now, this is a slick part. If you get Rocket Money, right, and you pay for 1 month, I think it might be $10, and then you cancel it, they're going to ask you how much you want to pay instead of canceling it. Nigga, they asked me that. I said, I want to pay you $3, actually. And they said, okay. And they let you say it. They like, we want you to keep the service. We don't want you to leave, so how much are you willing to pay? I said $3. I've been paying $3 for about a year now. Each month. I'm just saying, I'm not saying to finesse it. I'm just saying if you would happen to finesse it, that would be a way to do it. Just try it out. Or you can just try the free version, hook up your accounts to see what's coming in, what's going out. I think if you have the Chase app, you can also find out on the Chase app. You can find out what's coming in and what's going out. And that's what you need to do. Always know how much money you bringing in a month and how much money you coming out. And get rid of those goddamn credit cards, G. And I'm going to hit you with another secret. I can hit you with some game because I use ChatGPT to help me out with my finances. Imagine you have a chatbot that is free, by the way, to help you organize your finances. And this motherfucking chatbot is superior intelligence. You better use it right now before they start actually charging y'all way more money. I got the $20 subscription version, the free version to do it right anyway. But the problem is, I see that shit's gonna be way more expensive in the future. That $20 version of ChatGPT is finna be $50. Or go get Gemini. It's the same price, I think. Gemini works really well too. I actually like Gemini a little better, but when it comes to human talking and stuff, ChatGPT for sure. And you organize, you basically tell it your situation. And if you don't trust it, tell it and then delete the conversation so they won't store it. Of course, they might still store it, but delete it anyways, just so a clear mind. Or Claude, yep. Or you can use Claude. Tell them your situation. Put all your finances. Download this is how you organize your shit. Download Rocket Money. Take Rocket Money and organize everything you need. If you have to write it down, write down all your expenses, all your finances. Write it down on a piece of paper. Tell ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude this situation and how fast can you get out of this situation. It will literally create a nice ass plan for you, G. Me and ChatGPT came together. I had credit card debt. Nigga, we went to go get a SoFi loan because the credit card debt was at like 20%. We went to go get a SoFi loan at 6%. And we had an end to the loan. You get what I'm saying? Because credit cards, there's no ending. There's just minimums. But the same amount of money I was paying minimums, I'm paying for a personal loan. And it gave me the money to pay off the credit cards. So now I got these 2 credit cards sitting here just chilling. Paid off completely. I just use it for ChatGPT to run it and I have it on auto pay. So it won't be closed or anything. Then I take that and pay SoFi, the personal loan for SoFi. But you know, the difference is now I have an ending. So now I have a term versus a credit card is just it's really ain't no term. It's just keep paying the minimums. So what I was paying in minimums, I'm now paying for payments as the SoFi loan. And I have a term on there. It says ChatGPT can even link your bank accounts and cards now. Look, you look. I don't trust that yet. I don't trust them like that. But I understand what individuals are saying. You know what I'm saying? But if you trust them, that's fine. You ain't got nothing to hide. Just let them see the shit. They're gonna keep you on your shit. They're gonna keep you on your stuff. I want y'all to understand. This for ladies and gentlemen here either. It don't matter. For the last subject, that was for man. That was for man strictly. This one's for ladies and men. Y'all understand that America, we're in debt, and we're about to default on that shit. Like, I don't think we understand how this is about to go. And I'm not trying to fear monger, none of y'all, but I think y'all need, if you're an adult, I'm 28 years old. If you're over 25 and you ain't got your finances done, bro, you're a failure. Sorry. You're a failure. And it shouldn't take a youngster to tell y'all that. It shouldn't take a young man to come in here and tell you if you're over 25 with hella debt. Like, student loans are student loans. You can take care of that slowly, but take care of that consumer debt first. That auto loan, take care of that credit card loan and the personal debt loan. And then you go take care of your student loans if you feel like it. Some student loans are very low. You ain't got to pay money. Or you can go start attacking the house if you have a home. And then you got to start outweighing the pros and cons of buying a house versus renting. Because one requires maintenance and one doesn't. One builds equity and one does not. So there's pros and cons. Maybe you save up while renting, while you don't you have to pay maintenance. Or you buy a crib and you have spare money, because they say you should be saving like about 1 or 2% a year of the home's value on maintenance for the home if you have a home. So if you have a $300,000 house, you need to be saving $6,000 a year for could be maintenance per year if you can afford it. And if you can't afford that, you can't afford a home, bro. And to be honest, it's a trap anyway, because the taxes, they either stay the same or they go up. They never go back down. I've never seen a place, I be on Zillow sometimes, and I've never seen a place where the taxes went down. Nigga, we are in continuous debt and it's going to keep climbing. And if the rate and inflation, your money's not safe anyway. The rate of inflation is going up at the same time that your pay raises aren't going up. So you're getting a lousy 2%. Inflation's bringing that back down while your taxes are going up and increases. I'm in a blue state. Nigga, they're taxing us to breathe. Okay? We can't breathe without taxing. They taxing us to shop more. They gas taxing us. Like, I'm telling you. But what I want to tell y'all something else, and I don't want to scare you, but they're taxing us so much, it would almost be impossible to leave. So you're stuck where you're at because it costs so much money to leave. If you would leave, you wouldn't make enough money to leave because you're being taxed so much on everything around you. Now, you're a human. You'll figure it out. Use AI. You know what I'm saying? But as a woman and a man, this is for women and men, y'all need to get y'all fine. If you're over the age of 25 and you sitting on 50, I'll be lenient, $60,000 in debt, you better get on that shit now. Facts. And get on it immediately. Y'all need to stop going out to eat. They say a lot of people still door dashing and shit. Y'all need a second job or some type of hobby that pays you a little bit more extra money. Sell shit in the house that you know. I got a rule. If it's sitting in my house more than a year, it gotta go. That's the rule I have with people too. If I haven't talked to you over a year, nigga, I delete numbers. You're not family anymore. And I reach out too, by the way. Like, if I haven't heard from certain people, and within a year, we're not kin no more, G. Fuck all that. I don't have time to play. I don't play these emotional games with people. I don't play these financial games with people. I do not like wasting my time. I do not like wasting my money. If it costs me time and it costs me money, I immediately don't like it. Facts. If a nigga talking to me too long, I'm literally, as soon as I get a phone call from the homie, I'm gonna put the nigga on a timer. Nigga, you got 20 minutes to rant. After this 20 minutes, we're gonna get off of this call, bro. Because this ain't feeding my purpose. I'm sorry I gotta be like that, but that's what people gotta be on if you focus. That's what you should be on if you're willing to grow. Facts. And if you're not willing to grow, then just say that. If you want to stay, if you want to fit in, you want to go outside this summer and chill. Look, I've already dedicated this summer. I've already told myself mentally I ain't going out this summer. I'm in debt. Fuck that. And you should have that same mindset. I'm young. I'm 28 years old. I should be at the bitches. I should be at the club. You hear me? I should be enjoying my youth. Fuck all that, nigga. I'm not a female. I don't enjoy my youth. I'm on a purpose. I'm purpose driven. And y'all should be purpose driven too. Because you're gonna look up and y'all all gonna be poor. Well, we're already poor. So it's like that don't have to be your future. That's your current, but that don't have to be your future. Your future can be debt free. Your future should be debt free. Or you want to stay in the rat race. That's what y'all want. I get you. I understand what you're saying. Because most people don't mind having hella debt. They don't mind continuously paying bills. Let me tell you a secret that I heard from somebody, but I said it before I heard from him, which is crazy as hell. He said that the government or anybody, the company's job is to extract every dollar they can from you. Okay? I want you to rethink that. Their job is to extract every dollar they can from out of your pocket. You make $5,000 a month. All right, let's charge him $1,000 for the rent. Let's charge him about $500 a month for the groceries, unless he's disciplined and don't like to eat all this shit. Let's charge him like about $150 for the takeout a month. Let's charge him another $400 for the car note. Average car note is $700 a month. Y'all crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Let me call for a student loan. But if you got rid of that shit slowly, so organize your funds and know what's important, and then see what's free. Even if it's a little $100 a month. Don't even invest yet. You know what I was told? Don't invest yet until you clean your debt, because there's no purpose. The shit don't accumulate. It's going to compound over time anyway, but why invest when you're in debt? It's best for you to just clear the debt off first and then take all that excess money and invest. So say you got a car note, you have a car note, you have a student loan, and you have rent. You pay your rent, you pay your car note, you pay your student loan. All that excess money, take enough out for you for gas, insurance, all that other shit, and save it. And save it for that. And then anything extra, like that 25%, put 20 or 15% back into the highest interest debt. Or if you want to do the debt snowball, go with the lowest amount of debt you have and then pay that off. So if you have a debt and it's a student loan for $1,500 left, pay that off if it makes you feel better. It's going to increase your credit score and everything. I'm telling you, if you advocate debt to a different location, if you transfer your, and this sound kind of nerdy, but y'all need to pay attention. If you move your debt from your credit card to a personal loan, not only would you get a better interest rate, you'll literally have a deadline. It will force you to stop using that card. And you take that card after you pay that card off and you rip it up. Get rid of it. Only use it when have it automatic. Like I have automatic just my ChatGPT just to keep it moving like I'm using it. And then I just pay that little $20 a month off and that's it. I don't touch it. Because I understand the threat. I actually don't even know where the damn card at. I put it up somewhere and I lost it. But I did it on purpose because I don't want to know where the card is. I put it away. I'll find it if I was actually looking for it. But I don't want to do that. But when you transfer your student loan, and this might be a gem for y'all, if y'all transfer not the student loan, my bad. If you transfer your credit card over to a personal loan, you get a better interest rate and you at least get a deadline. Because a goal without a end goal, like a deadline or a time on there, it's just a dream, G. So when you paying the minimums on that credit card, bro, you don't actually have no deadline to pay that shit off. You just gonna keep racking it up. And I don't know if y'all noticed, when I was paying my credit card, I was paying X amount of money. Nigga, the interest on the card, because I was paying the minimum, the interest on the card was half of the amount that I paid in the minimum. I'm hustling backwards. I call it hustling backwards. You hustling backwards when you're spending money to make money, but you're spending more money than you're making it. So you're hustling backwards. I'm paying off my minimum balance on my credit card, but the interest on the credit card is taking back most of the money that I spent on the minimum. I'm barely making payments, G. But they're not going to teach you that, bro. Nobody's teaching financial literacy at all. I literally had to learn this shit from AI. Literally. Like, I'm glad YouTube exists, G. If it wasn't for YouTube, we would all be dumb. We all slaves until we get free. The real freedom is financial freedom, G. We all in chains until then. Look at the market. So that's why I don't complain about the house. The housing market is screwed. But I'll tell you what. When a deal does come on the housing market, which it does, old people are dying right now. not to say that in a bad way, but the people that were buying houses in the 60s, they're like 80 some years old, 90 years old. They're going to nursing homes. They have to sell their home. They have no choice. Some of them have kids that they give the house to. The kids live in different states. So then what do? The kids just tell the realtor in that state to just sell it. Fuck it, just sell it for whatever you can get it for. You offer a deal. The one who has the money is going to get a deal. It's a distressed home at this point. I just seen a house by my crib. It just sold like 50K under market because, and I used ChatGPT looking. I know there's another gem for y'all. I'm shooting the gems tonight, Jay. Look, ChatGPT can link to Zillow and it can find things and kind of sort out information and properties for you. It literally did a web search on this property, knew that it was hidden in the trust and who bought it. That's how I found out the information. And it did that less than like 10 seconds. You need to use the AI, even if you're using it for free, for your benefit, because this is infinite information. Imagine you sitting there studying on some shit, but you can ask this little thing to study it for you and actually make it simpler than it's telling you it. I tell AI, I break this down to me, but break it down like a 5-year-old. Break it down like I don't know. Make it simple. And it literally breaks it down like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I ask it questions about the government. I like, well, what happens when we default on this? Or what happens when we can't afford this for amount of time? What would happen? There's going to be mayhem eventually. But it's not going to be mayhem for the individuals that prep themselves. I love finances now. The reason I do is because that's what dictates other shit. Like, people want to focus on hoes. You can focus on hoes. You can focus on cars and shit, but you need money for that, G. Once you get the bit, like, if you're just trying to clap, you're just trying to clap, but what you going to do? You gonna be a brokey trying to clap cheeks? Come on now. You can. Hey, no homo, but they say broke niggas got the best dick. You know why they say that? And ask any female this. You know why they say that? Because niggas ain't got, they fucking for a place to live. Niggas that got money, bro, they bitch get 5 minutes max. Ask a nigga that's getting money. He like, how long you fucking your bitch? Man, I'm fucking about 2 minutes, G. I gotta get back to work. That's a nigga getting money. Ask a broke nigga how long he fucking a bitch. He fucking a bitch about an hour or two. He got all day. He ain't got no job. He ain't got nowhere to go. And he's gonna borrow her car, and he's gonna move into her crib with the PS5. G, come on, we know how I go. I know how I go. I know niggas that do this. When you fuck for a purpose, you got a little more oomph to you. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, though. I'd rather just get the money, because either way, nigga, with the money, without the money, you still getting the pussy. So it's like you might as well just get the bread. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that much time on my hand. Like I said, I fuck on time slots, nigga. I got a Google Calendar. I show my girl, hey girl, I only got one Monday, Wednesday, and Friday available. You free around too? Facts. I do not play around, G. I'm strict. I got a routine. I got a structure in my shit. Why you think I'm up right now recording? Because this is my structured time. I'm actually supposed to record my videos, but I like talking to y'all. I like talking to y'all, telling y'all about what's going on when it comes to the money, the AI, the hoes. What's going on? This is Chicago, so we get the most aggressive females. So if you got bitches hitting on me, like, look, I'm just saying, if that's y'all purpose and y'all want to follow women, I wouldn't do that personally. I would just follow the money and follow your purpose, and then let those type of women that fuck with you. Like, if you're a nerd, you like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon and shit, like, whole time, you on some millionaire shit. Like, now the bitches are getting the hell of it. Like, some of the females are like, oh, man, they like Pokemon. Now they fucking with niggas that like Pokemon now because they know the Pokemon card's going for some money. See, they want the money regardless. So you might as well, the men might as well chase the money and the purpose. The women gonna chase you regardless, G. But now you can supply a need to her. Now you can actually give her what she needs to get what you want in exchange. Because I'm gonna be honest, some women they're resource extractors, which is fine. They don't have the grit. Like I told my girl, I'm like, hey man, we just programmed to work like this. This is what I like to do. I get up every day. I only sleep 5 hours a night. Facts, maybe. And I get up with full energy, thrust, straight back on it again, because I'm purpose driven. Even if I wasn't, I can't sleep. My girl sleep like, boy, she getting that big and sleeping 12 hours, G. I'm like, oh shit, you get beauty sleep. I'm in this bitch sleeping like I'm waking up like the Undertaker and I'm like, yeah. Back to work. You hear me? I'm going to sleep like a robot, nigga. Not no movements, just in the bed, Undertaker style when I'm waking up. I'm telling you. Back to the grind. Like when you have a purpose, when you young, bro, you got that umph on you, bro, it's a different type of hustle on you. And I want to see y'all do. I want to see y'all do that. I want to see y'all get up and hustle. Like women and men know when there's a grinder out there. They know when there's an individual out there that's going to get it, and he's going to get it by any means necessary. I listened to this dude. I don't know if y'all know this guy. His name is Anton Daniels, G, from Detroit. This man is so inspirational, but he a hustler. I can't out hustle him. I learned my hustle from a black woman, by the way, in nursing. This lady was making $180,000 as a CNA. You want to know how she did it, bro? And that's the thing about CNAs. I want y'all to understand that nursing as an RN is very stressful. You can make a lot of money as an RN, but it's very stressful. I tell people that it's probably best to be a CNA because it's more physical instead of more mental. Because the mental work exhausting because you got to contact doctors, you got to set appointments, you got to pass meds, you got to make sure you're not making med errors. Most nurses can't work 16-hour shifts. I work 16s. They only work 12s because they're forced to work 12s. Most nurses don't want to work 12s. They want to work 8s. But most jobs don't offer 8s. They offer 12s. My job offer only 8s for nurses and the 8s for CNAs and 12s for nurses, right? They need to do that because they had call off and shit. You know, you got to force them to work. That's why they don't get fired because there's a lot of short staffing. Anyway, a CNA can make as much as a nurse if they just work 4 more hours per day. But remember, this is physical work. This is just turning daily things like brushing their teeth, getting them up, regular shit. You know, like taking care of your grandma. Imagine this is how I look at it, because this is what it is. It's like I'm taking care of my own grandma, but I'm taking care of everybody's grandma. Like, hey, who got to eat? Who got to get up? Who going to poker or bingo today? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, just regular stuff, right? I love my job. I'm not gonna lie. I love taking care of the elderly, but it doesn't come without responsibility. It doesn't come without knowledge. I learn. I'm like a sponge. Imagine I started this at 18, 19 years old. I'm sponging. I was raised by my grandparents. It's probably why I liked old people so much. And I'm just soaking in this information. I'm like, wow, you went to war. You went to the Korean War. This nigga was in World War II. Like, this was a Holocaust survivor. I'm like, okay, I'm learning history. This person marched with Martin Luther King. Like that shit, like, it's amazing to learn that type of stuff. So when you sitting there, you just can't take it for advantage. You actually got to go in those nursing homes and actually learn from these people. They're teaching you lessons, but you don't even know they're teaching you it, because some of them, they just want to get the bread. I'm getting the bread regardless. So I sit there and learn. I sit there and be like, okay, what did you do then when this happened? Oh, how many divorces you went through? Man, how many women you slept with? Like, it's literally stuff like that. Oh, you were a federal agent? Bro, I'm telling you, they live lives too, and they'll spill the beans. They're like, oh, yeah, man, I work with Nixon, G. I was right there when he got shot. I'll be like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? People like that, for real. Like, old people are very knowledgeable. Unfortunately, they will not be here for long. So that means the youngest aren't guided by anybody that are wise. Now, I sit there and I watch and I learn. That's me. I'm Angelo Savage. I'm always going to sit back and I'm going to watch and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to take things, like I said, a smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. I need y'all to embed that in your brain when you think about learning a mistake. You don't have to learn it. Somebody already made your mistake for you. So follow a path of an individual that already made that mistake, so then you don't have to make it. I want y'all to think about that, because that's what I do. Back to Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is a hustler, and this is the reason why it hustles me. He showed, you know what motivated me from Anton Daniels? He showed a check. That motherfucker check was a YouTube check for $178,000 for 1 month. I said, fuck this shit, nigga. I ain't going back to school. Fuck what I go back to school and make $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year for, when I could just bet on myself. Because that's my back already against the wall. And this is me. This is not for everybody. It's just for me. My back already against the wall. So why not just bet on myself? What's the worst that can happen? You just go to school eventually? Facts. You know how old people be going to school? Like, people be going to nursing school at 45 years old, 50 years old going to nursing school. No, fuck all that. We going to hustle. We going to bet on me and we going to go crazy. But we're going to put time into it. We're going to put time into it. I started a little bit over a year ago and I'm at like 2.5 thousand K. This year we're hitting 5,000. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We hitting 5,000 this year. I already told myself, and that's what it is. I'm sorry. I will not rest until we hit 5. So everybody in the chat, please go and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage. And if you subscribe, you can comment on it. I'll read out a comment for you. But what I'm saying is, men, women, get your finances correct, man. We're all gonna be slaves soon, man. I hope people realize the situation. Like, do you understand that the government needs people in jail to fund the money to jail to give it to the people from the taxpayers? Like, people that are in the middle class that don't get EBT, don't get Section 8, they fund EBT and fund Section 8. You fund fraud, so you better figure out where that money going. I'm sorry. It's getting spent. You better protest for that motherfucker or something. You know what I'm saying? But people don't know that. People don't understand that it takes about 80 or 70 to $80,000 to a year per inmate in like a jail, in a prison. We have to pay that money. That money's coming from us, the taxpayers, to keep these people in prison. It's probably just best that we keep them out of jail. It will save us money. But then again, it's a system. It's a system that they'll probably lock these niggas up for free. They're like, damn, we lock them up, we get some money off of them. You know, only spend 30,000 of that, pocket 40. Hey, it's a system, and I understand the system. It's no biggie for me. I just ain't gonna be a part of it. Jail is the biggest waste of time. You can either open your eyes or it's gonna close it even more. Which one you want? I got a homie that went to jail. He came out strict on himself. Fitness goals, doing what he's supposed to do, stayed out of trouble. That's what you want. Then I got niggas that went to jail and they went back. Now they're in there for murder. Their life is done. They're the crash out dummies that you stay away from. But they're the cool ones, right? They're the ones the hoes want to fuck. But women sometimes just want excitement. Women just want sometimes, they want to live on the edge. That's why you have the preacher's daughter sometimes that go sneak out and deep with the drug dealer. It's just what it is. But how about you be that exciting individual for the men in the chat? How about you be that exciting individual that want to change his life? Maybe if your lifestyle was so lit, maybe women would choose to be around you. Women don't even know my lifestyle. They still want to be. They curious. They just, I wonder how it is to be clapped by Angelo. Shit. Let me try. Damn, this is hard. Wow. And then you got to think about it too. You know what's so funny at work? If one girl want to have like how they cheeks clapped by you, they all want to, which is nuts. So they all start hitting on you. They all in competition with each other. It's a fatal flaw, I see. But it is what it is. But you know why that is? It's because Angelo chose to grow his little beard out, grow his hair out, fucking get swole, like swole body shit. Like, I'm not playing with you, like big muscle shit. But you know what? I did the muscle shit for me. I did the health shit for me. I don't get angry. They don't ever see me angry. They don't ever see me because I don't. I'm very well controlling my emotions. And men, y'all need to be too. Y'all flashing out on women, y'all need to relax. If a female make you mad, start being nonchalant. Start showing like you don't give a damn. Like, whatever. I'm that nigga. I don't really give a fuck. Like, act like it don't faze you. Protect your wealth. If you feel like you got to marry somebody, prenup it and make it ironclad. Or get a domestic partnership. Or just don't get pregnant, married at all. You know, keep it out of the courts. I'm a keep it out of the court type of guy because I don't like the system. The system is flawed against men, I believe. Not saying you should be doing women dirty. Some women are good women. I want y'all to remember that. Some women are actually good women and some bad men finesse them. I know a lot of bad dudes that do bad shit to women. But I also know a lot of bad women that do bad shit to men. So I'm not going to put all fault on women, but I'm not going to put all fault on men neither. So I just say we all need to do better. But since the women don't like to listen to me, men are more, if I tell a dude, you fat as hell, get on your grind, you're lazy, that will hit him in his soul and he'll change. If I tell that to a woman, she just going to cry and not take in any of that information. You're not trying to make her cry. You was just trying to make her understand that this is how people see you. Instead of her taking that and kind of like, that's right, I'm going to work on myself. She gets offended. A man, he takes that and embody it. And this is based on my experience. A man takes that advice, he embody it, and he changes. Facts. I had a bitch tell me one time, you got the double chin going. I said, what? Nigga, I'm in the gym next morning. I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell me twice. I ain't get mad at her or nothing because I'm an adult. We're adults now, man. I can't have childish conversations. This is the channel of realness, man. Like when you see my reactions, that's just what I believe. Whatever I say, I firmly believe that shit. Facts. I'm not lying to you. Whatever you see, it ain't no stunt. It ain't none of that. That's what I believe. Because I can't be fake with people. I cannot flodge with you. I can't fake kick it with you. If I don't fuck with you, I cannot be around you, G. I cannot lie to people neither. I know that's my biggest flaw. I've been in trouble for that multiple times. If I'm sitting there and I'm chilling, I cannot lie to you, G. I'm an individual that's too truthful. Like, if you make me upset, I gotta get away from you because I'm gonna say something. You get what I'm saying? And that's just me. Maybe you want that type of person around you, maybe you don't. I'm a friend that will tell you that you're doing bad. If you're drinking too much, I'm gonna tell you, bro, you lay off the fucking bottle, bro. If you own that, like, bro, you own it too much, bro. If you a simp punk pussy ass nigga that's letting your wife peg you and do whatever, bro, I'm gonna tell you that you're a simp punk pussy. Facts. I can't let it slide. I'm not trying to hurt you, but that's just what I feel. But wouldn't you want? I tell people, wouldn't you want somebody around you that's an asshole but is truthful than somebody that's gonna lie to you in your face and tell you that you're doing good? No, I'd rather not be. I hate being lied to. I have a distaste for dishonesty. Please do not lie to me. Definitely if I know it. Definitely if I know the truth. Please do not lie to me. Just tell me the truth. Break my heart. I don't care. I'm a man. I don't want to say don't care about yourself, man. Always focus on your mental health. Don't crash out. It can be trying to when y'all enter that middle class, which most men are probably sitting in it. Once you enter that middle class, it's really hard to get out of it, bro. But the only way is up. If you try to go back lower, it doesn't benefit you. At least if you have debt. Maybe if you want to finesse it and make low money so you can go to school on financial aid, you know what I'm saying? To finesse the system that way. I know people do it. But for men, if you're sitting in the middle class, you got a family to supply for, bro, there's only up. There's no going back. You think you can just hit the middle class and now you got to pay insurance out of your pocket. Healthcare.gov don't pay no more. In the state of Illinois, motherfuckers paying like $400 a month for basic insurance. So if you paying insurance out of pocket and shit, or you got good insurance with your company, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Just know your choices, know what's going on. Keep making more and more money, bro. Don't let it stop. Like I know I have friends that are family oriented, and that's fine. You can be that way. I'm not. I'm family oriented when I have the time to be with family. In the meantime, my purpose, I believe, is to risk my life for the life of my family so they can have generational wealth. I'm the generation that's going to cut it right there. I'm not allowing anybody past me to have to be the reason we get rich. I got to be the reason. Now, if my father or mother or cousin did this, wouldn't probably have a problem already, right? But it's fine. I'm not gonna complain about them not doing. They did what they could do. I'm not gonna blame my past traumas. My mama did what she did. My daddy wasn't really that. He did what he did. It's cool. I forgive you, bro. Whatever. Even if I didn't forgive you, I don't give a damn no more. Like the shit's old. You get what I'm saying? So anybody that's sitting there and say your mother left you, you're an orphan baby or whatever, your daddy wasn't there, like bro, let that shit go. We old. We grown now, bro. Let it go. It's gonna affect your future if you don't let it go. Just forgive them even if you don't. Just forget about it. That's the past, bro. And that's for everybody. Maybe the women, maybe get some counseling if you need counseling. But for the man, sometimes you don't have time for that. Vent to the bros, cry it out, and then get to the business, bro. Don't wait. Don't sit there and don't allow yourself to ponder in depression, bro. Depression can be very fatal. Leave depression alone. Keep yourself occupied. Facts. Keep yourself occupied with things that are positive. Do not set yourself off the goal. I tell you, this is the reason why I remove myself from alcohol and weed. Because if I have it around, there's a possibility I might light that motherfucker up, take a drink. You hear me? So I remove all the bad things and I replace them with good habits. Eating good. They say the best time to go to the gym is right after you work out. Go to the gym right after you work out. I guarantee you're not going to pick no trash. Because it just took you fucking 35 minutes on the treadmill to get rid of that burger you just ate. Then you understand that you shouldn't eat it. Maybe. Or maybe not. But getting in the gym, I tell women this too. Go find a phenotype you like, because in my eyes, I feel like women cheat a lot when it comes to the bodies. They get the BBLs. It looks good. Some of them look good. Some of them don't look good. Now the problem with the BBLs is you get the BBLs and now the attitude change. Whole time you never worked for that BBL. You paid money for it, so yes, it's yours. It's like having a girl that's like, oh, this is my hair because I paid for it. Nah, that's a negative, ma'am. You did pay for it, but that's that lady's hair. You know what I'm saying? So for the women that are out there and they get the BBLs, I like that they try to keep it in shape and everything, but you didn't work for it, so it's not appreciated as much. For the men, if you work for something, it's like you have a different type of hustle, and it'd be a cold day in hell before somebody take it from you because you hustled and grind for this. I want y'all to tack life just like that. I want y'all to take life and understand, like, it's going to be a cold day in hell if you think you're going to take my purpose from me. It'll be a cold day in hell before you think that you're going to force me to be a slave forever. We all slaves, for sure, of course, right? But it'll be a cold day in hell if you think that I don't have the discipline to stop making bad decisions, to buy shit I can't afford, to go buy another car. Nigga, I can go buy another car right now and they'll give it to me. Ain't that some shit? I can go get a student loan right now. They'll give it to me, G. Do you see the flaw in this system? It's a big flaw. But they'll never give you a personal loan or whatever. They'll never give you a loan to go buy stocks. They'll never give you money to do this with it without getting a return. Money is, hey, I tell people this. You're either losing it or you're making it. It's never sitting still. Money doesn't sit still because inflation's always moving. So you're either losing money or you're making money. Simple as that. And I want y'all to think about that at all times. Somebody told me, I was watching this video yesterday. He said, if you spend $27 a day, nigga, that's $10,000 in a year. $27 a day is $10,000 in 1 year. So every time you go out, you think about to have a little lunch for $20. It's just $20. It's just $20. Just $20. Over a span of 365 days, it's $10,000. Stop spending $20, okay? Get focused on y'all dream. Get focused on y'all purpose. Like, even if it's God given, if your purpose is your family, make your family your purpose. But you don't. Sometimes, bro, and I tell people it's like a warrior mentality. God, if Jesus sacrificed for us to live for eternal life, bro, it takes sacrifice to get to the other side. Facts for anybody. Y'all think we just supposed to be sitting here and enjoying ourselves? No, that's not how the best people are made. Kobe didn't sit down. Motherfucker came in the gym, he kept moving. Everybody that is at high tier performance, they all had to sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even a life. No, I'm just fucking with you. But people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had to sacrifice something. Nothing's given. Y'all think this is free? I was telling my girl this. I don't know if she understood it though. I'm like, bro, you know, whatever you want in life it has to be taken or earned. You're just not gonna be given it. Nobody's just gonna give it to you. And if the person that gives it to you, he had to take it or earn it from someone. You have to earn it, bro. And I don't want to live this life like I pray to God that I don't hit the lottery. I say, God, help me make the money without hitting the lottery. You know why? Because what is it? I think it's majority, maybe 70% of people that hit the lottery go broke in 5 years. Look, I don't even want to be that person. Don't even give me that. Like, don't even give me the opportunity. Make me have the ability to create that opportunity for myself through my grit, through my hustle, through the grind. Oh, yes, it would be nice to win 100 mil, right? Fuck all that, nigga. I want to make 100 mil because I haven't put my LLC and I start making shit move. I start making calls. I start shaking hands because you can't just take that from me. And it's going to be hard for me to spend it because I made it personally. Had to put sweat equity into that, right? That's how I want y'all to think. That's exactly how I want y'all to think about the situation. Put your own grind into like, man, wake up in the morning, put you on a motivational speech, bro. And I know, and I hate when people say that they're like, oh, motivation ain't going to keep you motivated. Look, bro, I took a year and I was listening to a motivational speak every day. Every day, bro. I listened to commencement speeches. That's what really, when I was in college, bro, commencement speeches was my jam. then that's what got me hooked on motivational speakers, because I'm like, damn, these are like famous people that push through and they motivating the next generation on what they need to be doing. I said, man, this is kind of dope. E.T., even the celebrities like Will Smith, Steve Harvey, Kobe, when they start seeing this inspirational shit, I'm like, and then I started looking at their background like, wait, this dude grew up poor just like me. This dude grew up right next to the city I grew up in. This nigga grew up right here. Like this, his mama left him too. His daddy left him too. What makes him different from me? He eventually became happy, but it came with that struggle first. It's like that. It's like when say for instance, you a rocket ship nigga, right? And you fighting gravity. You pushing up. You fighting gravity because gravity's pulling you down. That's the crab in the bucket. This mentality of like everybody else. They're rats in the race. They're pulling you down because they don't want to be the only rats that's in the race. While you're like, fuck, I'm tired of being in the race. I'm going to make my own race over here. You're a rocket ship coming out of the gravity's pulling you back. That's the rats. And then eventually, once you hit that certain spot, the gravity is no longer pulling you because you've made it out. But it takes a lot of energy thrust to get out of that. And now that you're out of there, now you can roam free in the solar system, nigga. In space. Did y'all catch the analogy? That's all I'm saying, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. I appreciate the love, man. I usually don't talk like this too long, but I just started like, man, maybe I should start with like a motivational speak, because that's how I started my YouTube channel. If you go back to my first ever posted videos, it was all motivational shit. And then I started to get into commentary and shit because I thought it was just better for the audience. People were really hitting on the commentary. But motivational shit was my shit, bro. That's why I started YouTube. I was just super motivated for it. That's my shit, bro. Because I know the potential of humans. Like, you ever looked at a dude that looked weak and scrawny, nerd, geek, and you looked at him, you like, that nigga got potential. He don't see it, but somebody that used to be at that level sees it. So I look at him like, damn, bro, with the right combinations of words, bro, you'll turn into a beast. If I just say the right thing to you, activate something in your body, it's just a switch. And once that switch is cut on, bro, you turn into a beast. You turn into like a monster, almost like a good one too. That's going to be very productive in the world. It's like talking to a child that just lost his parents or something, and then you take them in and be like, man, activate. They did this to you, man. You can fight crime type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just looking, I said, what superheroes went through trauma and to become a superhero or villain? Joker, he was scarred. That's the reason why he became the Joker. So trauma can either make you or break you. But are you strong enough to be broken? Are you strong enough not to be broken? Spider-Man, his uncle got killed. Shit. And he the one that let the nigga go. Think about it. He let the same man go that killed his that killed his uncle, that made him fight crime. That's what made him activated to fight crime, because the same nigga he let go killed his uncle. Who else? Batman. My man Bruce Wayne. I know these are fictional characters, but look, it's the story behind it. Bruce Wayne. When they did his parents in the alley in front of him. Did him in. He activated. He came Jet Li in a Batman cape with gadgets, nigga. Yeah, I'm telling you, you just gotta get activated. That's all. You need to be. I was telling my girl, I said, I hope my son's heart get broken. Now look, this is controversial as hell. She like, why would you say that? I'm like, because he's gonna become a man once it happens. She didn't understand it. She's a woman. Of course she wouldn't understand. But I understood it. I said, once his heart get broken, he gonna activate. I hope. But if I'm there, when it does and I'm there, he's going to activate. Because I'm going to put the combination of words in his head and he's going to turn into a beast. I said, son, it's the time. You made it. This was eventually going to come, regardless of the age. This was going to come. You will love something enough where it will leave you. It will die. It will hurt you. And you have to face that hurt. It could be a family death. It could be a girlfriend leaving you. It can be you losing your first pet, your first dog. You know what I'm saying? It could be you being bullied. It could mean you being broke, being ill. Those are all activation traits. But once you activate it, it's so funny. I know people don't like Andrew Tate, but I was listening to this video today. Andrew Tate was like, he was trying to motivate like the white kids that don't have that umph because they're born with the money and shit, right? So you don't have that kind of that pressure to perform because you already born with that shit. But then the black people that's in the hood, they have a reason to get rich. They have the motivation already. They already impoverished. They got the energy and they got the motivation to push it. They just have to activate it too, and they just gotta get active. But they have more of a reason. And I'm like, damn, that's right, because I'm black. I'm from the hood. I eat noodles in a pot, nigga. Like, and then I realized when I didn't activate, bro, I ain't gonna lie with you. I didn't activate until I got betrayed by the most people I love the most. Swear to God. Didn't even activate until that. I was like, damn, how could they? I showed them nothing but love. Literally. It broke my little heart, G. But at the main, I'm like, damn. So I guess y'all bet against me. I'm like, how could y'all bet against the ones that was gonna save you? You ever tried to, go to school and do good so you can bring the money back to the family and the family betrayed you? That's kind of my situation in a way. In a way, one of many. Before I was sabotaged by people. Now, it could turn you into a bad person. It could turn you into a good person. I don't have a bad bone in my body. I do. I could, but I don't. I'd rather get revenge by getting success. I can tell people like, well, you're not going to outwork me then. There's no way. You can talk all that good shit. You're not going to outwork me. And all the greatest say that. Why does the great people say you're not going to outwork me? You know why I've been on live every day? I set personal goals for myself. Nigga, if I'm at the gym and I hit a max and I told myself I'm hitting 10 reps and I only hit 9, I did this one time. I got so angry with myself. I'm in the gym all day. I'm like, man, I could have hit that one last rep. It was eating at my soul so much, I had to go back and rack the plate back up. But since it took so long, I had to do 3 more. That's how consistent I'm at. I'm like, man, it eats at my soul when I tell myself a goal and that goal was not achieved. Facts. So, and I need people to do that too. If you tell yourself, oh man, I got to save up 3 to 6 months of income. You need to save 3 to 6 months of income, and you need to put a time limit on it. You need to tell yourself it's time to get active. It's time to get focused. Why am I poor? Why does my girl leave me? Why is she sleeping with Tyrone? Why this dude took my chick? He pulled up in the Porsche, in the 911. Why he pulled up in the 911? I pulled up in the Pinto. Why am I fat and he's fit? Start questioning yourself, man, and do better. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. Question yourself and do better. Don't sit around waiting for somebody to hurt you. Like for instance, if your girl decent, say she is 6'7", and you walking around like a 5, or you was a 7 or 8, because of course women gonna date up. Say you was a 7 or 8, but then your ass got fat, lazy, broke. You expect her to stay with you, G? Like, let's be real. Gentlemen in the chat, let's be real. You're a 7 or you're 8'7", and your girl, no, actually, yeah, you're 8'7", your girl is 6, obviously, right? Because you're gonna date up. 6'7", right? And you were fit and nice looking when she met you, and then your ass started to lose your looks. You expect her to stay with you, G? You know? Or do you expect her to be loyal? You think she won't cheat on you? Because you got to think about it. Women are like men, they have eyes. It's like when we see a big booty. I don't want to look, but it's there. I know it's there. Everything in my body's telling me not to look. So when there's a decent looking dude over you, you think your chick ain't looking at him, thinking about what if? What if my lifestyle was better with this individual than the man I'm with now? Y'all don't think that? Like, y'all got to hop in. Like, I've talked to the women at work. I know what they want. They literally tell me, and I'm like, okay, this is what y'all want. I'm like, it's kind of, screwed a little bit. That's fine. There's altercations. Every man, and women vice versa too. Some women don't see that. Like, you'll have a girl and you be like, man, you can't tell them directly that they fat. I told a girl at work, I said, if I'm with a girl and she fat, what should I do? But you can't tell her she fat, right? She like, well, go buy her some lingerie a couple sizes smaller. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm like, so I gotta trick this motherfucker to go to the gym by buying a couple sizes smaller. This is preposterous. Like, why can't I just be direct? Maybe it's me, bro. Maybe I ain't got social cues no more. But I just like I hate having to be around the bush with people. Like it makes me angry. It's like, damn, well, I got a lot of you. I don't want a lot of you, man. You're fat. You fat and you stink. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like, say for instance, your girl breath stinking, you gonna tell her, or you gonna be like, hey babe, you wanna, let me, I'm about to brush my teeth. You want your toothbrush too? That you gonna do that? You gonna do this little slick advertisement of toothbrush because your shit stink, but you don't want to tell her? Come on, man. It's preposterous. Be direct with me. If my shit stink, tell me my shit stink. I'm not playing with you. Don't. It's like a nigga got some on a booger in their nose, and you ain't tell them they got a booger in their nose. You talking to them and let them go about their business, and now they just walk around with a big ass loogie in their nose. You say something. Y'all been great tonight, man. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage for sure, and I appreciate the love. Joshua, I got a lot of this shit could be worked on, but the work has to be done. Facts. Look, I'm gonna be honest. The biggest part of this whole progress thing is literally the mindset. If you change your mindset, that's why I say you got to be activated. Some people don't, they're not activated, brother, unfortunately. But literally, that's all there is to it. If they literally just activate, bro, you'll be a beast. Literally, like it's kind of crazy how it makes sense like that. Like you'll literally be an untamed beast. Like that's why my name Angelo Savage. That's my stage name. But I go by saying I am an untamed beast because I'm going to attack life like there's no limit. God put us on this earth with no limits, bro. Why are we limiting ourselves? Unpopular opinion. I ain't gonna lie with you. I might not like this one. Sometimes I think marriage slows you down. It lowers your potential. Unless the woman that you're with forces you to become something great. They said majority of like what they said, a third of, is it 2/3 of men are in sexless relationships or haven't had sex in a year? I'm like, that's just preposterous. Because how is 60% of men not having sex when 80% of the bitches fucking? That's because they're fucking the top 20%, man. That's why. That means niggas like me are fucking multiple hoes. That's all that means, okay? So I don't want people to get offended on the information I tell you. I just want y'all to take this information into consideration to understand that there's a possibility that your life can be taken away from you, not like physically like you get killed, but like your life can be taken away from you due to you not doing and staying on your purpose and goals. You can literally, if you sit in your, look, watch this, while you're sleeping, like if I'm comparing myself to another individual that looked like me, while he's sleeping, not getting fit, not going to the gym, not working on another goal, not trying to get more money, I'm up 16-hour shift, up and at it, getting fit. Like, there's no way I won't win. That's how I want y'all to think about this. I want you to think about it like this. There's no way I won't win based on the stuff that I'm doing right now to get ahead. That's how I think about YouTube. There's no way I will not be monetized. Like, I'm already monetized. There's no way I will not make this such and such amount of money if I'm not doing, like, I'm doing all the shit I need to do plus more, and I'm performing, and I'm putting in the work. There's no way I won't not succeed. Literally, the universe is literally going to put it in my lap because I'm literally begging for it. I'm getting lucky. I'm preparing myself for the opportunity. And once the algorithm puts shit up, it's right there. It's in my hands right there. Snap, 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 just like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand that's exactly how it goes. Force the algorithm, which is the universe. Force the algorithm. Force the universe. Appreciate the jewels, brother. First, force the algorithm, your life algorithm, your universe, to pull the good energy in. Force it to do it. You don't ask it for help. You don't tell it you tell it what you want, and you go work for it. I tell people, God is luck, right? And if you ask God for what you want, and then you prepare for God and you like say I tell God I want to be I want to reach 100,000 subs, and then I work for 100,000 subs. There's no way that I'm already asking for it and I'm working towards it. He's gonna put it right in my lap, G. It's gonna be easy. I'm like, didn't I tell y'all about this? I'm literally gonna say these words. I told y'all. Well, you should have asked. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my girl the same thing. Like that's why I tell people like, hey man, you're either on the train or you're getting off the train. But the train is moving, with or without you on it. You hear me? So, and then and men, y'all need to stay on business. Like even with a woman that you already been with, even with a woman that you just met, like change it up, bro. You can never not change it. You'd be like, oh, you changed. No, no, no. You just wanted me to stay the same. Like there's no way that you look at a picture of yourself this year and then compare yourself to last year. I know y'all got pictures from last year in your phone or Google Photos. Compare yourself to your last year picture. Are you happy with yourself? And I want men, and I'm talking to the men in the chat. I want you to be deliberately truthful with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. One thing I told myself I would never do, I'll lie to you. Not you, but I'll lie to someone else, but I'll never lie to me. Because we know the truth. I got to eat that up at the end of the night. I would never lie to myself. If I know I didn't do nothing and I told myself I'm going to do that, I'm a pussy. Yup. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Facts. Like, because if somebody come to you, are you equipped to protect your family? I told this to one of my homies, right? Because he lived out in Hyde Park over there by the new Obama building, whatever, library. And I told him, I said, bro, what happens if somebody does approach you with a gun and put it in your face, brother? Are you equipped for that to happen? Like with your family and shit right there? You know, if you're not strapped to or you don't have situational where there's a possibility you might be a victim too and your family will be. Are you ready for that outcome? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like saying, what if a man walks past you and punches in your face? Are you prepped to fight back? Have you trained? Are you fit enough? Or have you been drinking? Do you run? Can you shadow box for 3 minutes at least? Then there's your answer. Put yourself in a situation that feel comfortable being uncomfortable. I swear to God, that's what you do. I was at work today. We were short. And then the girl's like, man, this is stressful. I said, no, it's not. It's just a challenge. We're gonna survive this. Literally calmed her down. She's like, wow, Angelo, you always calming people down. I'm like, you know what? It's just a challenge. It's just a daily challenge. Just a daily task. It's like when you're playing a game and it says this is your daily objective. Your daily new objective is you're going to be short at work today and you're going to have more people to take care of. Get the job done. Okay. Shit. I got to be here anyway. You kind of you go in the moves. Make sure y'all have structure. You should not, as a man, you should not be going with life mysterious. You shouldn't just guess, oh, I'm going to wake up. Let me see what I'm going to do today. No, your day for the next day should have already been decided before you went to sleep. No? Your day for the next day should have been decided before your ass went to sleep. Or say you went to sleep because you was drinking or whatever, smoking, you was drinking, you tired. Your day should have been picked out for the next day before you start taking a sip of your drink, knowing that it's a possibility that you might go to sleep. I'm gonna be honest, I hold men to a higher standard than I hold women. So this is me talking to men here. I hold y'all to a way higher standard than women. Women, they can live that oblivious lifestyle. That's fine, cool. Because you know what? They're going to win at the end anyway because we lust over them so much. We want to penetrate them so much we're willing to give up our freedom for them. And that's fine. That is what it is. Just be smart while doing it. Because after you get that post-nut clarity, your mind starts to clear up and you start thinking a different way after that, right? It's like, look, I tell people I don't get post-nut clarity. I get pre-nut clarity, nigga. I start thinking clear before I'm trying to bust. You know what I'm saying? I'm already thinking like, this bitch a liability. I'm good. I'm good. I don't nut first and be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Nope. I think before that. Because I already understand like how much of my brain, my mental CPU do I got to put in this woman to clap the cheeks? Too much? I'm good. Too much? I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm cool, but I know I'm getting better on my time. Yeah, facts, bro. Look, once you start becoming a disciplined individual, bro, no one's gonna stop you. Yeah, yeah, bro. Once you start putting your like, I have everything structured, bro. I have notifications sending me every time, every week. My finance notifications come in like, this is what you're paying this week. Did you know Google Gemini can summarize your day for you and tell you what you need to do based on your emails and all that shit? I didn't know that. I just found it out this morning. I said, whoa. You're telling me Google Gemini, I paid the $20 a month, whatever, and you get more storage, by the way. And that's, hey, shameless plug. I'm not trying to advertise them, but for $20 a month, because I was paying for more storage anyway, because I get the Google Cloud and shit with the extra photos. You can get you can get, I think, 5 terabytes of memory for your photos. So you can save unlimited photos. I got photos from 15 years ago on my Google Cloud. But it comes with Google Gemini. Google Gemini, bro, it can summarize your whole day for you. I was driving to work and it just popped up. It says, "Oh, you got this to do. You got this to do. You got a LLC this." I'm like, "Damn, how did it know?" It must know because my Google search and shit, which kind of weird, but it's a better benefit than it's not. Since I started my testosterone, been through the roof. Yes, I'm telling you. Now, you doing natural testosterone? You doing the TRT? You doing supplements? But if you're doing it natural, that's even great, bro. Look, the kids these days, bro, they're doing it the wrong way. They're taking testosterone as a child, as an 18-year-old, knowing that damn well, bro. You can get just rest. Sardines is a shameless plug. People don't know about the sardines. Get your testosterone high. Get your maca root. Get you some what's that shit called? Ashwagandha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're natty. Get you some ashwagandha, get you some maca root, get you your one a day vitamins, bro. One a day for men, one a day for women if you're a female. What else they got out there? Take a daily vitamin C. Keep your immune system high, bro. Because you do not want to be sick. You want to fight off infection before. Well, it's me. I'm different. I'm around sick people all the time and all the time. So I always take a vitamin C, daily vitamin. Now I'm doing a maca root, ashwagandha, and all the other stuff. But that's pretty much it. Natural is best. Facts. Natural is the best way, man. I'm telling you, for those in the chat, man, just make sure watermelon, bro. Watermelon's cheap right now. Y'all go out there and buy you some. Watermelon's the best snack and food substitute right now. It's cheap right now. You get one $5, $4 at Jewel Osco. And I want y'all to understand is when you supplement bad habits for good habits, bro, your life is going to change. You're going to have a mindset switch. And I hope that I can change y'all mindset even into the slightest. I want to let y'all know that there's a possibility that you can change your life in one whole year, bro. You can be a flip-flop person. You can go from a slump lord, be just nasty looking. You could be a nasty fuck with hair in you, like and dirt in your belly button, fat, to a boss in 1 year, bro, with straight consistency. Facts. He says, make sure it's seated. Yup. You could be a boss. You could turn into someone that is unattainable, a savage. I need to start a membership to just for my savages to spread the word of this, bro. Because I'm so happy that some people understand like this is it, bro. This is the future. This is literally the future, bro. I follow AI and all this shit. I'm like, bro, I know people that they got accounting jobs, and I tell them like, hey, bro, this accounting shit ain't gonna last too long. You should probably look for something different or eventually keep your eye on it. They're like, nah, I'm gonna be safe. I'm like, yeah, you be good with your 30-year mortgage, bro. Tell me how you are in 10 years with AI. These motherfuckers coming quick. This is like the first 2 years officially of AI for real being like full throttle for real. Not even. And they are already taking jobs. You see Facebook and all them, they firing motherfuckers. I was just trying to do a video on the Verizon CEO telling them how they gonna be firing people too. I said, bro, are y'all not paying attention? The world, the United States at least, is going to collapse on itself. It's going to allow like AI to replace humans, and what's that going to do? It's going to up their unemployment rate. There's going to be a lot of violence. I don't think y'all understand what happens when people get poor. They get desperate. and they're not going to let their people starve. So they say the K-shaped economy is, I don't know if you guys know about the K-shaped economy. It's basically the big K. It's like right now they say we're in the middle, but we're spreading apart at the moment. So you have the upper class and the lower class. Before we're like directly in the middle where we all can kind of live in one, but then it's going to be a separation of just higher people and lower people. It's not going to be a middle class. The middle class is erasing. It's either going to be poor or rich. And rich, I mean, have money, like well off, like not really like rich, but you're either gonna have money or you're not. It's the haves or have-nots. So do what y'all want with that information. For the men, it's our duty and our responsibility to understand this information and use it adequately. And that's for men. I gotta tell men, you have to be physically fit. You don't have to be, but you should be. But you have to be mentally fit. Like I tell a person, okay, you might not be stronger than that guy, but are you smarter than him? And if you're smarter than him, you're stronger than him. What makes us stronger than lions and gorillas and elephants? We're smarter than them. We have opposable thumbs. We can use our brains. We can create gears. We can do stuff like that. That's what makes us more superior. We're at the top of the food chain for that reason. So, but that means you could be at the top of the food chain to another human. You don't have to be a dummy. Just open your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just open your eyes a little bit and see what's going on around you. I'm be honest, this pride shit got motherfuckers confused. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm looking at them like, oh wow, they got motherfuckers real confused now. Like, we're screwed. And like I said, that your sexuality has nothing to do with me. It's just the fact that they have convinced us that that's so important. It's not. It's literally not important at all. Like, why are we even telling people? I don't give a damn about your sexuality, like whatsoever. We got police cars out in Elgin, Illinois. Of course, Boys Town, Chicago. They always had the pride flower, the pride flag police cars. I don't think the police should be involved in that type of shit. I think that has nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't think the police should. It's like the car. It's like if a police car had tread on me lightly or some shit. It's like, come on, bro. Like, or BLM on it. Like, come on. Like, y'all shouldn't have that shit on your car. Like, y'all should just keep it professional, because then it seems as if your mindset is altered and you might do something that has nothing to do with the law. But that's my perception. I might be wrong. I just think that we're all distracted. We're all focused on the wrong things. We really should be focused on the economy. What happens is the capitalist is too focused on extracting all the money from you. They don't care if it's for gay people. They don't care if it's for women. They don't care if it's for men. While the government's trying to take money from people, and like it's like child support. I'm almost anti child support. I think we need an audit on child support fraud and paternity fraud. I think there should be mandatory. And this is my opinion now. It should be mandatory. If I got to sign a birth certificate, it should be a mandatory DNA test. It's only fair. It's only fair, because if I sign that piece of paper and that's not my child, it's going to be a very big hassle to get out of that. A very big hassle. And it's going to cost me tens of thousands of dollars. So I think that the government knows that, and they use that against men that don't know. Even though they know certain women out here doing what they got to do, I think the government understands that, okay, well, I'm just going to give the money to the person that don't really give a fuck about the money because she can earn it. And they're one of the highest consumers, and they're going to put it back in the economy. That's going to put it back in these billionaires' hand. That's going to have us tax it, and it's going to put it back in our hand. Does that make sense? It's not far-fetched at all. It makes perfect sense. It's like, let's take the money from these people without any second guess and give it to these people that don't give a damn about it, and they're going to spend it up. And these people are going to give it to the billionaires, and we're going to tax the billionaires, but we're also going to tax her too. So it comes back to us. And we're not going to regulate it either. So there's going to be a lot of fraud involved. You know, like the Minnesota shit. I don't know, bro. We're screwed. Hey, get a vasectomy. I don't really want to do that, but it's like, damn, like, because you nutting a female, bro. That's it. You ain't got no say after that. After you bust a nut, I was thinking about, what if you take a bitch to court and be like, hey man, I lust over her and she convinced me with my man's lust. Like, I was so in love with the vagina that she convinced me to nut in it. I don't want no responsibility. Oh no, that shouldn't be going in my mind. It would just be cracking me the fuck up. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, man, we got to be more responsible. That's all, man. Let's just be more responsible with who we stick. I know, like, I'm be honest, some people ain't worthy of your seed. if you are a worthy individual. If you're a worthy individual, some women aren't worthy of you penetrating them. I'm be honest, like sometimes it's a waste of time. Sometimes it is, man. Be honest, man. I don't know. I try to stay. That's why I stay in a relationship. I try to stay in a relationship to prevent me from, like I said, if you don't want it around you, keep it from around you. If you think it distracts you, keep it from around you. So like, you're not gonna go to a strip club if you're not trying to cheat, right? Or you ain't trying to like really like be focused or distracted. Like, get rid of distractions if you don't want to be distracted. Simple as that. Get rid of the distractions if you do not want to be distracted. Get rid of the women. Get rid of the drugs. Get rid of the alcohol. And we got to stop with the alcohol, man. They say that men are actually drinking alcohol less. That means the numbers that are up, the women are picking up the bottle now. Y'all been seeing a lot of women smoking lately, like cigarettes? There's a lot of women that I work with, and they smoke cigarettes and blacks and shit like that. I'm like, man, the roles are switching. The women are getting the money. They're being more stressed. They smoking the cigarettes. The men are becoming the stay-at-home fathers. They being in a soft man era, which is fine, whatever, cool. Eventually, and I told the women this, and they didn't want to believe it. Now, y'all tell me this in the chat if you think it. I said, eventually, since the roles are reversing because y'all forcing the roles to be reversed, do you think one day that y'all gonna be asking, y'all gonna be begging and begging for the sex like we was begging for the sex? Eventually, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna outclass us, which is fine. Whatever, do whatever. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And then eventually, they say this wouldn't work. That's like when someone's like, "Oh, an independent would never become president." We don't know that. We don't know that. Okay. Just as of now, it has not happened. So if the roles are reversing slowly, eventually the women technically would be the ones looking for the dick, right? Eventually, it goes to the point where they're like, "I'm getting the money. I'm getting this bread." The roles gonna literally switch, and then they're gonna be the ones searching for that. It's already out. Like, it's already out here fucking for nothing, just because they just horny, which always happened. But now the numbers are up. So eventually, if the women are making all the money, the men in their soft man era, they at the crib taking care of the kids, they chilling and shit. Eventually, the women gonna come back to the crib, and you know what I'm saying? They want to be like, "Come on." They gonna be wanting to fuck. Now the dudes gonna have the options, and now the dudes ain't even gonna complain. They're gonna be like, "Well, this is what y'all wanted, right? This is what feminism gave you. Feminism made you hoes, and now feminism forced you to work." And I'm gonna be honest, a woman and women are how do I say this? If you give them a structure, they will accomplish it. I'm gonna give it up to them. If you give women a structure, they will get the deed done. And unfortunately, the person that gave them the structure now has misled them. Oh, girl, be independent. Get the money. Get the bread. Don't worry about your family now. And now look what's happening. The birth rates are down. 48% of women from 25 to 40 years old are childless and single. You know what I'm saying? They didn't up the rate of the military that can be in the military because we ain't got no newbies in there. And the new ones that's coming in there, they're obese. So now they letting 40-year-olds go to that motherfucker. It's a cold world, brother. It's a cold world. So what I think is like the feminism music have convinced the women that they are the men and they can replace us. You can be a firefighter. You can be a police officer. You can be a Green Beret. You could be a construction worker. It's fine. You can be, but naturally, you probably don't want to do that long term. Us men, we wake up. I will work until the day that I die. I'm okay with that. I think sometimes, and this is just my opinion, so take it lightly. Sometimes women, they do things and then they get bored and then they're like, I want to go back into my woman essence. It's like, nah, nigga, you got a degree in this shit. You gotta live this out. This is until you die. This is until death. Cause now I'm in my soft boy era. Now I'm stay at home husband. It can't be two of us. You got to get back on the field now. You got to get back to work. I'm in my soft man era. Now at this point, I'm a stay at home husband. You got to go back to work, damn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like the roles has reversed, man. It's just wicked. You know what I'm saying? Same goes to the WNBA and all that stuff. I was just watching the game the other day. I was like, this shit weak. Like, man, this shit weak. But enough about the women, man. They're I would say they're still a prize at the end of the day. Not really. We're the prize, to be honest, but they're the spoils of war, let's I say. So when a man conquers the war, which I feel like we all need to go through that. Because there's men in other countries that are doing that. Like we come to America, men are just they getting weak and sissified. Like I'm like, what's going on? But I think, in my eyes, women are still the soils. Is it spoils or soils? The soils of war. So like once we conquer ourselves and conquer the world, bring home the bacon, she can kind of retire herself if she wants to, and then, or help your goals, and then either her or multiple versions of her are the soils of the war. Like, hey man, I conquered the world. I provided you a lifestyle. Now you don't have to be in this strong women era no more if you don't want to. It's up to you. You know, sometimes I tell people I think the choices that we're able to make is the reason why we're as low as we are. So, for instance, giving women the choice to do all this stuff, to be liberated, to have indiscriminate sex with whoever they want is also their downfall. It gives them freedom, but is yet their downfall. It's like, for instance, our choice of we can eat what we want, we can eat, no one's gonna stop us. We can be lazy if we want, we can work and whatnot if we want, is our downfall. We shouldn't have options, as much options. Our options should be, nigga, you die or you live. You know what I mean? You either you kill what you eat or you don't eat. It's like, nah, you don't kill what you eat, you gonna eat regardless. We're gonna supply the need, which creates weak people. And now we got dumbass kids shooting up shit in Chicago. It's just wicked, brother. So what I do to stay out of trouble is I find a purpose. I find a goal that keeps me busy. YouTube keeps me out of trouble. YouTube keeps me on my focus. You know what I'm saying? And then also I can spread the knowledge that I'm learning from all these elderly individuals that I'm learning from work, which I love. I love old people. It's crazy. I don't understand why I do. I love old people someday, and they're hilarious, bro. And I mean like old people like 70s and up. Like they hilarious as hell. Some of them are a little annoying, but that's fine. Some of them, not all of them gonna be perfect, but most of them that I run into, they cool. They love me. Like I remember one time I was going into J.C. Penney, and this old lady, it was me and my girlfriend, and I'm thinking that she gonna tap my girlfriend, ask my girlfriend, because I look intimidating. I'm swole as hell, black dude, dreads. She tapped me. She's like, "Young man, can you help me take this to my car?" I said, "Damn, how'd she know?" Like it's just I pull in old people all the time. Like there's times that old people always ask me, they're like, I'll be in a group, me and my girl, and chill, and it'll be a bunch of people, a bunch of white people around me too. They be like, young man, can you take a picture of us? I'm like, damn, okay, sure. You know what I'm saying? I am nice. I ain't gonna say no. These old people, they want it done. You know, it shows me something that you even asked me. So I just do as you thing, and I'm gonna help an old person. I ain't gonna never, and I feel bad for the old people too because basically these nursing homes be finessing them. Really, they finesse the insurance. It's just kind of like what we do with our regular insurance companies. So instead, like I don't know if people know, but after you make a certain amount of money, the insurance skyrockets. I think it's after like 40 something $1,000 a year. Once you make over like 41, something like that, the insurance skyrockets. It ain't cheap no more. It actually gradually not becomes cheap, and that's that little middle class pocket I was telling you about. That pocket that you can't really get out of, but you gotta work harder to get out of it or go back down to alleviate some of the stress. Like I have a girl, she was at work. I guess she like get the EBT and shit, but she in school, so she get like financial aid and FAFSA, which is fine. Use the system to get ahead, and then that's why I tell people like I was on Section 8 growing up, so I tell people this is the plan how you get out of Section 8. You use it for temporarily while going to school for free. You get an associate's degree, still pay up to associates. You get that associate's degree into nursing or something that equates to money, and then you use that degree to get out of it. But don't gradually do it. Do it like abruptly, because it's gonna go from as soon as you're making a little money, there is no more financial aid. There's like paid financially by that, like the grants and shit. Or there's no Section 8, there's no EBT because they're gonna take it away because they see you making too much money. So you might as well go full throttle and get out of the system and don't ever return. I don't want you eating off the motherfucking Section 8 for 10 years talking about I'm disabled. Bitch, you ain't disabled. You're lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think there should be a limit on Section 8. Even as me, a Section 8 baby. I call myself a trench baby from the rack. But everybody, people should not be on Section 8 for more than 4 years, maybe 5. I know Trump was saying 3, but three is decent too, but I would give him 4. By the time you get accepted in 4 years from here, bro, if you ain't got your shit, we got to pull you off and give it to somebody else that might need it. So we not keep funding people that shouldn't have it. That's my thought. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a trench baby. I've come from Section 8 and EBT. Section 8 EBT a long time. We off that shit now. Like we up now. And I'm glad that I got that experience to understand it, because I know people that I'm out here with and they don't even know that. They don't see, because they was never they never had the voucher. They never had the EBT, back when they had the fake cash. Now they got the fake card. Now you see somebody pull out the blue card. EBT. Yeah. So appreciate y'all staying in the comments with me. Make sure y'all like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for sure, man. I appreciate y'all listening. I like this type of content. I can talk about this all the time, bro. I love financial content. I love lifestyle shit. I was going to do reactions for you tonight. I might just push this until tomorrow. I just want to talk to y'all because, I just got off work, and I'd rather talk to y'all anyway. This is a good crowd, man. I fuck with y'all. Y'all really there. I love the content. I do this, man. I'm a young man hustling, man. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm no different. I'm not better. I'm just somebody that's out here trying to get it, man. I'm a motivated individual that's been motivated by people that used to look like me, that's up to. And I'm each one teach one. You look back and you grab one and you bring them up too. That's my mentality. I might be from Chicago. There's a lot of people in Chicago that they got the crab in a bucket mentality. Like, oh, I'm not gonna work as hard as you, so I'm just gonna pull you back down with me. And that's what that whole sabotage story I was telling you about with my family. They just see me inclining mentally, and they're like, you know what? Nah, we're not willing to incline with you. We're gonna pull you back down by sabotaging your growth. And I couldn't deal with that. I can't accept that fate. If somebody tell me, man, statistically you're supposed to be in jail, I'm like, nah, I can't accept it. I'm gonna remove myself. Oh, statistically you can't swim, nigga. I'm going to learn to swim. Statistically, black people, they spend the dollar only stays in the black hand for about a week max before it's spent. I said, oh yeah? Nigga, I'm only spending money from a month ago that I made. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mentality I'm on. We're not following no norms. We jump, and this is for everybody. Find the norms out and do the opposite, bro. Be the rebel. Be the savage. Be the untamed savage in your story, bro. I want y'all to look yourself in the mirror and just talk to yourself, bro. Not on no crazy shit though, but like talk to yourself and be like, man, whatever your name is, like I say, like Angelo, come on, bro, get your shit right, get focused, let's get it. You slipping, or you know what I'm saying? Always, always even criticize yourself. Don't you're not exempt from criticization. You know what I'm saying? Just because you talking to you, tell yourself, hey, bro, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Angelo, you out here wilding, bro. You fucking on the bitches and you ain't wearing a rubber. You tweaking. Like, yeah, you right. What up, Bush Bomb? Appreciate the love, brother. What's up? We just spreading a little love and knowledge to the clique, the gang, the savages, the newly found savages in the crew. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Savage family, man. I'm going to get y'all right with information here. This is what I do, man. I've been doing this for about a year now, and I love it. I'm not going to lie. It takes, like, if people understand, I got over 1.3K videos uploaded, and they all average about 8 minutes each. I don't even know the math on that, bro. But it's at least 1,000 hours of content made, bro, in the last year. I want y'all to understand the concept of that. It's about 1,000 hours at least of content. Nah, I don't know if it's 1,000 hours. Maybe it definitely probably 1,000 hours plus of content made. I want y'all to understand that this is what it takes to get where I need to go. I can't sleep with myself. I can't lay with myself knowing that I didn't try. This YouTube journey been on my mind since I was a young kid. I used to make funny videos like where I was like dancing and shit back when I was a kid. I was probably like still in high school. Then I started seeing other content creators grow and I would just sit back and watch, scared to start. Not until like my family kind of turned their back on me and shit. It kind of like, you know how like Indian families sometimes sworn you from the family. They don't want you to progress without them. That kind of happened with me, but I was prepared for it. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for them. So their plan didn't work out. And the thing is with that, it's like it activated me. It says, you know what? I don't care who sees me. I'm not ashamed no more. Like my content is hidden from the internet anyway. That's not even my real name. It's my stage name, Angelo Savage, because that's the name I achieved once I entered college. That's the name that I felt more comfortable with. I turned myself into a savage, into a beast, unattained. You know what I'm saying? Angelo, holy angel, angel with a halo. That's what I tell people sometimes. Angel with a halo, untamed beast. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to push this narrative to unleash people, unlock your mind. It's not even just like when people think about red pill, I think they think about like relationship stuff. When I think about red pill, what up, Black Jet? When I think about red pill, bro, I think about the Matrix for real. Like you either gonna stay in the Matrix and end up in the rat race, or you gonna get out of it and you gonna understand that we've been lied to. We've been told a lie for a long time, and we need to understand the truth. And we need to take advantage of our situation, because when I see immigrants come in our country and they working hard, you see Americans out here lazy, I'm like, look, they might have snuck their ass up in here. That's cool, but not really. But they hustling. They willing to work for pennies on the dollar, and y'all not willing to do nothing. Like, why is this person better than you? Because in his country, he not even getting half that penny for real. So it's like, why is this person willing to hustle? Like, I love to see the entrepreneur route. When I got not an entrepreneur, I mean, immigrant. There's an immigrant lady that I work with, and she's from Africa, bro. Biggest hustler you ever meet. Biggest hustler you ever meet. I said, wow, bro. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, man, take full advantage of this opportunity, bro. America is something nice. If you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money in this country. And a lot of people don't have that opportunity. And a lot of Americans take that for advantage, and they shouldn't. You know what I mean? We take the time we have day to day for advantage, and we shouldn't. We should not take that for granted at all. We literally been blessed to take advantage of the situation. We're literally almost not all only, but almost the only country that can let you buy a $100,000 asset with like 5, 10, 20% down. Facts. You can go buy a $300,000 house with 5,000 down, or 5% down, or 2 or 3% down. FHA. Who was doing that? Y'all need to take advantage. Y'all need to prep. The war is always coming, man. Always prep. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Facts. Always stay ready. So when you look up, you can make your family proud. So like y'all ever seen this movie John Q? I was just telling my girl about this. I said, like, she like, why you want to get the money and shit? I'm like, bro, look, until you seen the movie John Q with Denzel Washington, you seen how he was helpless, bro. He couldn't help his son. Because he couldn't afford, because the insurance company simply said no, and they're willing to let that little boy die. That's when you know you have to get up and understand that it's my duty as a man to make sure that at least my kids are provided for, in a sense where if this insurance company decides to say, hey, fuck it, I can just take it out of my pocket and pay it. That's how we should be performing. That's how we should be doing what we're doing. All right. That's why Americans are not respected. Americans are not respected, to be honest. And this is my belief, is because we don't appreciate what we have. It's like we're flawed too. Like, it's not just the women. We're flawed too. We have things, and then we don't appreciate we have it. That's why we shouldn't have it. We should go back into the old days where we're like, damn, like, you got to fight. You don't eat unless you kill. Because the real thing is like, oh, everything's fast food, so you're not appreciating it. You're like, I just swiped the key. I just swiped the card. Whole time that card had money on it that you exchanged for labor. and that labor was taxed by the company. The government taxed the company for that labor, and then they taxed your ass for the labor, and they're gonna tax you to spend it. So do as you want with that information. It's something we all need to consider, man. This is imminent, and I mean imminent, ladies and gentlemen. This is imminent, and y'all need to get on it immediately. Like I feel like only the respect, like look at, like it's not hard to become a higher value man, because look at the men now. It's Pride Month. You're gonna see the men, like all the Pride parades. You're gonna see the men pop out. They doing Pride parades. What are Black History parades at, bro? And not to say Black History whatever, but Black History is American history. I'm not gonna disrespect the Black History. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Chicago. We got the lineage of Fred Hampton out here, but it's like, and I'm not gonna say the kids represent Black history because they don't really know. But the adults that understand this, like, and I don't even mean the 30-year-olds. I mean the people that are older than 30 years, like the 40-year-olds and up, the ones that it actually affected and shit. Those are the ones that I hold to higher standards than the youngins. The young ones, they don't really care because they don't understand. But the old heads, they should completely understand. The old heads have no, I don't like the old heads, like the 45, 40-year-olds and up, the Black people. They should understand the threat that you have when everybody should be like confined to one. I'm be honest, if Black people, and I told somebody this at work, I said, man, if Black people stuck together, it would be a strong force, very strong force. But that's not the case. Everybody wants to be the head honcho. Everybody wants to be the boss. Everybody wants to be the leader. And you can't have multiple leaders. I'm okay with not being the leader at all. I'll let you lead if I know that you're a good leader. I'll sit back and be like, all right, what's the plan, bro? And then I'll rebuttal if I think it needs rebuttaling. That's it. But I'll let another Black man lead me if I feel like he's a leader. Like, I was listening to Anton Dames the other day. He's like, man, if the play is, for if you really take the social media thing and actually treat it like the mafia for real, you'll be golden. Like, if you really, like, all the content creators get together in Chicago, that the Black ones, and they kind of like, they all make content together just like how they do in like Atlanta sometimes. But you do that in Chicago, like, we all eat. Everybody can eat. But no, every people, it's like a crab in a bucket. They want to know who's the best. Next you know it, too much free time on your hand. Now you comparing yourself to the next man. You said define a leader. A leader, and it can be, a leader can lead a leader. I define a leader as someone that understands the mission and can kind of give structure. Like, for instance, and this is a medical example. A leader to me is like CPR, right? You're coding, and I have to do CPR. I find you on the ground. Before anything happens, I didn't even have to ask for permission. I already led the way. And then as I'm leading the way, I know what I'm doing, and I'm delegating tasks. You go to get the EED. You go call 911. You go check his chart. I'm at that point the leader. While I start compressions, and I start with the second person, I'm doing a 30-2 ratio on compressions. And after I hit the 32 ratios 2 times or within 2 minutes, I'm getting tired. I switch it off. I'm letting this person now take the lead. And then now we're switching off leadership. But I was structured it out. So that's all I mean by leader. It's just a person that can structure everything and knows like, okay, this is your duty. This is your duty. This is your duty. Now, if you have but the problem is you have too many leaders trying to be in control because they feel like I don't want to take orders from somebody else. But it's not about taking orders. It's about, well, he's best fit for the situation right now. Maybe we can switch that out. For example, I had a homie. We used to play the video game a lot. We would land, what's that game called? Call of Duty. We'll play duos, so the two. We'll land, and every time we play, he's like, oh, bro, follow me. And then we'll land in the same spot and get killed every fucking time. And I'm letting him do it because I'll let, if you want to lead, I'll let you lead. But the problem is with him leading, he led us to destruction every time we landed. He literally, oh, let's land on this big guy. I guess we playing duels, but some of them got trios and shit. So we're landing on people trying to take them out. I'm like, bro, that's not smart. How about we go get weapons first and then go try to fight them? Let's not land on someone that already has weapons. That's me being a leader and just explaining to them like, hey, bro, that's what we should do. But this dude wants to do his own thing. He is a false leader, a false prophet. He wants to be the leader, but he's not a leader. He's not leader material. he's leading us to destruction. That's what he's doing. And I'm telling him what he should do, which is very smarter based on experience. We've died 3 times. We should probably land somewhere and get gear first and then go attack smartly. You know, but I'm a person that allows people to lead if that's what you want to do, unless it fucks up me now. Now I'm at the point in my life where if it messes up my time, it messes up my ability to get ahead, then I will not let you lead no more. I'll cut it. Thanks for sharing. Some folks gatekeep. Yeah, bro. I'm not that type of dude. Like, I know some black people be on that, bro. I don't be trying to gatekeep, bro. For real. Like, I either like it or I don't like it. Either fuck with you or I don't fuck with you. It's that simple. But first, we need fathers in the home and kids learning respect for life. Look, before the fathers in the home thing happened, bro, we gotta understand that the women and the man need a structured relationship, regardless if they're co-parent. If they're co-parenting, great. The man and the women need a structured relationship because that's where it leads to. I'm a child of a single mother too as well. My mother wasn't all that. Great explanation. Thank you. Too much people need to get their lives in order. Learn respect for human life. All facts. You know what it is? And I'll tell you this, and I hate to tell people's business, but this is the truth. All right, peace. Peace out of here, Blackjack. Appreciate the love, brother. A lot of sometimes it takes a man to teach a boy to be a man. Let's say that. It takes a man to teach a boy to be a man. And why do I say that? Because most of these kids, I'm gonna be honest, most of these kids that are out there having fun, hanging out, doing what the hell they want, they were raised by single parent mothers. But these mothers, I'm not gonna put all fault on them. They're at work. They're busy because they gotta supply the need for the house by itself. But look what's happening to the kids. They're getting loose, they're hanging out, they're going to jail, they're doing what the hell they want. That's a problem. We can't have that. We literally cannot have that. Because they're hurting people that are vulnerable. You know, like say there's penitentiary rules in effect, like you got a kid that's killing kids that are also gang members. Okay, that's different, right? But then when you got kids robbing elderly people that had no clue or no business being or doing what they're doing, now we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Robbing the innocent. It's like it was a problem regardless. It's just now it's definitely a problem because this person had no involvement. And they just doing this just to joyride this shit and hit a lick and kill somebody. So in my mind sometimes I'm like, well, it would probably be wise to get rid of these kids. The ones that are actually the villains of the demons. Because it's a different type of spirit. It's like if I grew up and taught kids that Santa Claus is real, right? They're going to believe Santa Claus is real until they're told different. If I grow them up and be like, hey, man, you got to kill, be killed. You got to put that work in. They grow up believing you got to put that work in. You got to kill. It's their life. Like, that's why I never got involved with games growing up because as a youngin', I knew that I would take it super duper serious. While everyone's just playing the gang thing because they're playing the game like GTA. They're literally playing it like, fuck it. If I go to jail, I go to jail, whatever. I literally don't even think they understand the severity of the situation before they pull the trigger. I just think that they just smoking weed, maybe a little drink. 'Cause you think these 15-year-olds ain't smoking weed? Fuck yeah, they are. Hell yeah, they are. With a switch. You think they got Glocks without some stimuli? They just sober? Hell no. So they just breaking one law, huh? Nah, nigga, these niggas smoking and drinking, stealing cars, and they robbing motherfuckers. And they got a firearm that got a switch on it, bro. They breaking federal and state laws, nigga. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They breaking them all. And that's what's making it dangerous because it's like, that's why you have all these teen takeovers, bro. Unfortunately, I don't see too many white people at these teen takeovers. I don't like to see that at all. Maybe that's the media, but technically speaking, in Chicago, out with in Hyde Park and what they doing, bro, there's a bunch of black kids. I'm like, bro, y'all find a different hobby, bro. You got the YMCA giving free memberships because they don't want the kids roaming the streets. Remember when it was COVID and all the kids wasn't in school? Bro, the violence peaked up in Chicago because of that. Because an idle mind is the devil's playground, definitely for a kid and a woman. Do not let the mind of a child or a woman be idle. It's almost self-destructive. Even a man, I'll go as far as saying don't even let a man's mind idle because he should be working. He should be some way protecting or providing something of substance. I'm sorry, that's just what it is, man. I'm a 28-year-old man, and I believe that, and I'm gonna keep believing that until I can't. And it's just different, brother. That's all. That's it. You know, what can you do in this life? What can you do, man? I feel like it's our God given right to provide. We're supposed to be of help of each other. So when I see that these divorce rates are up, sometimes I wonder, like, is it even worth getting married? Why get married when your odds of divorce is 50-50? You might as well flip a coin, and whatever it lands on, heads or tails, is if you get divorced or not in the future. Facts. And I know you can't have that mentality or nothing, but that's literally the stats. Time has no reset. Once it's gone, it's gone. Time is precious. Facts. And people don't understand about time until it's gone. I work with a bunch of elderly individuals, so I see. I'm like, bro, I bet you. And I think about it all the time. Sometimes I talk to them. And I'm like, man, I bet you probably would have lived your youth a little different, man, if you knew this was gonna be the outcome, right? And that's the type of conversation we be having. They're like, yeah, man, if I knew I'll be in here with carpal tunnel, back broken because I did this job, I probably would have took. What's so funny about it? The men that are always in the nursing home that are injured and shit that worked hard all their life, the women are like perfect, no pain. They're stay at home moms. They didn't really work like that. They just perfect. They don't have no pain, back good, no back pain. They no, they're not sick. While the man was just inhaling dust, metal particles, all that shit. He was just doing bad. But you know what? That's what we're supposed to do. It's like, okay, I sacrificed my life for yours and the child's. Hopefully that's appreciated later before I die. You never know. We kind of just do it and we don't expect a thank you. A thank you would be nice, but we don't really expect it. We just know that I brought you in this world and it's my responsibility to take care of you. That's kind of how I get, and that's the gist that I get about this sometimes. It's a cold world out here, man. I want y'all to just focus on, like, someone told me to be selfless, you must be selfish. And it kind of spoke to me a little bit because it's like, damn, so you're telling me I got to really focus on myself in order to focus on other people. And it made sense. In order to focus on you, if I always focus on you, I have to focus on me first. Like, I can't help you eat if I'm dead because I haven't ate. I have to eat and then I have to bring the food back to feed the rest. You know what I'm saying? I said health is wealth. Facts. Yeah. Health is wealth. Simple as that. Take care of yourself, man. Like, until you start seeing, like, why these older people are dying, they're dying because they ate bad, strokes, car accident or something like that. Just something simple that could have been provided. Your health, and I mean mentally, physically, those are two big things that need to be considered. When you're going to the gym, you need to, I tell everybody, one day in the gym is another day you get to live longer. Now that could not be true, but most likely it's more likely true than it isn't. Because one day in that gym, it gives you another day to live, so then you can see the future. Some people have a defeatist mindset. They're like, oh, my grandma only lived to 80. My granddad only lived to 75. I'm not going to live past 75. No, don't speak bad of yourself. You always speak positive. Nigga, I'm living to at least 150. No, it hasn't happened ever before, but I'm going to be the first one. You can't love nobody if you don't love yourself. It's a self inventory. Is a must. Facts. And I hope everybody understand that you must love yourself. Like, put the love into yourself so you can love everybody else. You know what I mean? Some people won't understand your mission, and it's not really their responsibility to understand your mission. It's really just between you and God. Like, I want men in the chat to really, like, understand that. Just put you and God first, or whoever you, or it don't even have to be God. It's like you and your purpose, or you and the universe first, and then go after whatever you want to after that. Like, and whatever you build from that, you can provide a lifestyle for the ones you actually do love. So when I tell my girlfriend, like, hey man, this YouTube shit is gonna go, I'm willing to die to make this YouTube stuff. I'm not gonna sell my soul though, but I'm willing to put in the hard work and energy it requires to become a successful YouTuber into this stuff. And if I believe what I believe is gonna be the payout from this stuff, it's gonna be very much worth it. And I told my girl this, and I hate to say this, I'm like, well, it's probably best that you stick around. But if you don't, that's up to you. But it's probably best you do if I get what I think I'm going to achieve. And I firmly believe it. Because if you can believe it, you can achieve it with the proper energy and focus. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe it and you have to work towards said goal in order to get to said goal. I already see the energy is coming towards me. It's just that it's like the universe is pulling everybody towards me. And that's for anybody. You can do that. You can sometimes you're gonna have that restricting. Like you want to go to the gym, you get up one day and you're gonna be like, nah, I ain't feeling it. All right, just do it anyway. Then you're gonna be like, all right, I'm at the gym. Then the next day, something's gonna feel in your body like, oh, I'm aching, I don't want to do it again. It's another excuse. Nope, say fuck it. I'm already in the gym. I'm already walking the treadmill. It's too late. I'll make the decision later. It's already too late. I'm already in the gym. All right, now I must finish. You almost have to trick yourself to do good by yourself, and then eventually your brain is gonna be like, all right, boss man want to be fit, man. Let's get it active, man. Let's keep those things moving. That's exactly how to go. Like you are the master of your brain, so you have to feed it, you have to nurture it, you have to make sure it's not stressed about money or disease. And if you focus on that, then you're good, bro. And if you like, I would say not focus on women too much, bro, because women, they come and go. Your children is going to stay forever because they're your children, but the women, they come and go, regardless if you love her or not, and you want to provide for her. Sometimes women don't know what's best for themselves. Sometimes they will work against the purpose because that's how they feel. Your girl might be like, oh man, you ain't at home a lot. But it's like, but baby, I'm bringing home the money so you can have the mentality to think that I'm not home a lot. Because if I didn't do this, your ass will be working. Then you won't be at home. They're not thinking that far. They're like, well, I know, but no. You know what I'm saying? Alberto, thanks for the love, brother. Appreciate it, man. You have a good night. And that's all. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes girls don't know what they want. You have to tell them what they want. Like, nah, girl, you want a stable income. You want a stable home. This is what's gonna happen. Sometimes you just tell them what it is. But you have to bet if you're gonna be the person to tell a woman what it is, you got to be that person. You got to work on your looks. So, and the reason I say work on your looks, look smacks, I'm not saying go get a nose job unless you really need one. You got one of them nasty noses. Get a rhinoplasty. But what I'm saying is become a person that is hard to replace. So if she ever did decide to leave, it decentivizes her to do so. But this is all her perception. You're not forcing her. You're just telling her, like, hey, you can leave if you want to leave. Wouldn't be wise, but that's fine. If you want to, go. But once you leave, I ain't taking you back. That's my rule. If you leave, you leave. That means you bet against me. That means you didn't believe in me. Then this story is over. There's no chasing you. And I'm not taking you back after you went out and had your fun. That's me. Maybe I'm not mature enough, but at this moment in life, I'm not taking you back after you went out and had your fun and tried to come back to me. At this point, you're used goods. But to be honest, bro, but for real though, at this point, like I wouldn't take a woman back because I understood that, like, I wanted you to believe in me that I was going to get this goal done. So if I went to go get this goal done and you didn't believe in me and then I came back, I would be kind of heartbroken that you kind of left me thinking that I wouldn't achieve it. And then I got it done. There's no way you can just come back and be like, hey, remember we had this relationship? It's like, yeah, we did, but you left right in the middle. You didn't even try to help me grow. I gave you a little task just to see if you would do it. You were just sitting at the end zone. Now that I'm at the end zone, you want to be back in my life. Sorry, you just missed out on a big opportunity in your lifetime. Now you're going to have to replace me. Now you have to find a guy that's as fit, has as money, has as mentality, and successful mentality and everything. Like, if you keep the bar high, like I'm telling you, if you keep the bar high, it's hard to achieve for other guys to achieve it. So then it kind of almost forced her to be like, damn, even if she did left you or cheat on you, she'd be like, man, I want my man back. Like, this dude doesn't even have no money. This dude not even fit. You know what I mean? This dude's breath stink. You know what I'm saying? So now she's comparing you to them because they're always going to compare. Let's see. Love, royalty. Chasing females will have you off your game trying to satisfy her requirements. A woman should add to your joy and support your accomplishments. Facts. If a woman's not adding to you, bro, she's taking away from it. Like I seen this one quote from Will Smith. He's like, if you're not adding to my fire, you're dousing it. You know what I mean? And that's simple as that. Like, so if I give you a task to do, I'm doing it just to see if you would allow it to help. Like, I don't really need you to do it, but it's almost like you got to put women through mini tests. And women like, why are you always testing people? Because I need to understand where your mind's at all times. Because it switches. You're with me, then you're not with me. You're with me, then you're not with me. You're playing like a tit for tat game. Joshua Bless, Shorty definitely trying to spin the block on me. Yeah, man. Well, I ain't gonna lie. You can hit her, you can clap her, but and if you're mature enough and you're like, well, I don't care about her past or who she sleep with, but then again, some women want you to have that same energy you had with her as if she didn't have those bodies. And I'll say this too. Her having more bodies isn't the same as you having more bodies. So say y'all both went out and got 2 more bodies and y'all came back. That's not the same. Because she's valued based on her looks and her sexuality and her body. You're valued on what you provide. Those are 2 different things. You're valued on your body too, plus the money and your aspirations and your motivation and your future. You're not looking at her and be like, oh man, she getting a bag. I can get more money from her. Are you? That's crazy. People don't really do that. You know, I don't take them back either. They are tainted after that. Stay over there with those diseases. Um, hell no kickbacks. He said, yeah, hell no kick rocks. The graveyard is the richest place in the earth, filled with dreams that never pursued, books never written, songs, facts. And because somebody was afraid to take the first step. I tell people that all the time. And I heard that quote. Like, it's so funny because y'all be saying the quotes I've heard before, but it's like, the graveyard is the richest place on earth. I can't and when this AI shit came out, bro, I said, man, I got a book. I call it the Billionaire Book. And I have I got like 7 app ideas in there that I've created over the years of being young, over the last 10 years. And my only problem was that I didn't know how to code. I tried to learn how to code, but it was so hard and complicated. Then I seen this interview by Sam Altman, and Sam Altman was like, people that didn't know how to code can now code with 1 prompt. I said, really? So I tried to program an app with the prompts, and I got it mostly successful. That's when ChatGPT was young. It's advanced now. And then Claude is doing it better. I'm like, wait a minute now. I think we can make something that was not achievable 2 years ago. And that's the difference, man. I'm not going to let, God has blessed me with these ideas, with this mindset. I'm not going to let it die, bro. It's my purpose not to. And I cannot let a woman throw me off my purpose. It doesn't matter if it's your mother. It doesn't matter if it's your girl, your wife, bro. Do not let them throw you off that purpose. Your purpose is God-given. With or without her being in your life, that purpose needs to be there. And you need to pursue it. And it's not about neglecting your girl, neglecting your wife. It's really about you're the leader, motherfucker. That's what this is about. It's about you're the lead and you need to take lead, and this is what it is. So just, if y'all not afraid of losing your girl, just tell her straight up, man. Like, hey, man, this is the future. You either on this train or you not on this train. This motherfucker train moving though. So how you want to play the role? Like, if you think if you can't, because being a wife or a girlfriend to an entrepreneur is a different feat than being a wife or a girlfriend to a dude that can be sleeping under her all the time and just be chilling with her and confining her, making her laugh. Nah, I can't make you laugh all the time. I can't be in your face all the time. I'm not going to be sleeping next to you every night. I got to hustle while I'm young. I'm 28 years old. I'm about to be 29. I can't play no more, bro. If I am on this trajectory, by the time I'm 39, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. Fuck a 401k. I'm going to make my own 401k. Fuck working for somebody. I'm working for myself, and I have employees under me. I've made a master, like in 10 years, bro, I should be as sharp as a man. Oh, they don't even want to see me in 10 years, G. I already know what I'm able to achieve, and I have blueprints. Imagine, I tell people this, and y'all probably know this already. Michael Jordan, right? There is a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are actually better than Michael Jordan in his prime. Right now in the NBA, just saying. You know why they're better than Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan was good for the time being at the time. It was that time compared to the people he was going against. Because the people that are playing now, use Michael Jordan's like basically playbook, his skills. They had better tech. They're all Michael Jordans now. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like they have a playbook now. So when I see Anton Daniels and I'm following him, I like his structure. I can literally take bit by bit what he's doing and make it my own style. He's in Detroit. I'm in Chicago. I already got the city behind me. It makes it even more and more easier for me. So Anton Daniels is my Michael Jordan. He already got the blueprint set up. And he has a Patreon. All I have to do is do exactly what he wants me to do. Like, do exactly how he has it set up. And I will hit his goals faster than he hit his goals. Because he was, how do you say, the test, the lab rat. He was the one that tested it out and it worked. Now, if I follow what he is like, so if you follow Michael Jordan's strategy and how he did it, you'll be better than Michael in his prime because you were raised on him to be like him. So by the time you were even a teenager, you can be better than him at his same age. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It's a little, long-winded. Gang say fuck a 401k. Fuck yeah, fuck a 401k. I'm a Roth IRA. Shit, I tell them invest into the Roth IRA first and then the 401. Some of that shit is contingent on you staying with the company for that match. Some people don't know that. You have to follow the destiny set before you regardless of who is coming or not. I learned that, and if people don't see your vision, you probably have to detach and find those who support your idea. Facts. Look, I just thought about that. I'm in here sitting down today. I was like, man, motherfuckers not seeing what I'm seeing. Like, I'm like a visionary, bro. I can look up and see the future, and I'm like, whoa. And it's realistic future. It's not no made up shit. This is some shit that analytically makes sense. Like, okay, if this happens, then this should happen. This should happen, and this is how it should be technically. That's how my mind works. Like, I don't be trying to like think crazy. Like, oh man, it's gonna be flying cars and shit, and motherfuckers it's gonna be stop and go and stoplights in the space. I'll be like, nah. It could be, but I don't be thinking that like it's this far fetched. He said Anton's a beast. Yeah. Anton Daniels is a beast, bro, and his work ethic is insane. But there was a lady at my job at his age, bro, and like I said, as a CNA, which is a nurse assistant, she made $189,000 a year because she was working like persistently. Like, she got all the bonuses. She worked time and a half after 8. That's how we get time and a half after 8. She only did doubles. She worked fucking 7 days a week. Only day she didn't work a double is on one day. She took like one day off every 2 weeks. Like, she was getting that money. Yeah, the blueprint. So Anton Daniels, yeah, he's a beast, definitely. And like, these people, success leaves clues in a way. So Anton Daniels has a Patreon. He's literally leaving the clue to do exactly what he's doing. And you know what I like about Anton Daniels? He used to say, or still says, he says that there's somebody out there that's younger than me that's going to take my spot and do what I did faster than I did. I comment on that nigga comment. I said, nigga, it's me. I comment on that video. I said, yeah, I'm coming for your shit. No. But you know what? It's healthy competition. Find a group of people that you have healthy competition with and go with that. It's like there's no malice. It's just he's an old head and I respect him. I actually I respect what he does. It's really like praiseworthy. I'm like, bro, you are outworking youngsters. I need to get on that level. And once I do, bro, because this night news stuff is going to turn to morning news. And I'm going to take y'all through my whole morning. Get up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, stream my gym, post that on Angelo So Fit YouTube channel. Come home, start off with a motivational speaks. I'm going to talk to y'all, motivate y'all. Put that on the Angelo So Inspirational channel. Start off with the morning news. That's going to be the Angelo So Savage channel. Leave. Go out to eat that day, and that's going to be the Angelo So Hungry channel. My reactionary channel, G. Then later that day, go to the gun range. That's going to be the Angelo So Strap channel. And I already have all these channels out. I'm just going to be posting it like that. It's just going to be structured. Like structured, like teamwork. My whole day consists of me posting 6 different videos. At that point, I might need somebody to record my shit for me. I might do a live stream too, be a streamer. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, that's like, I'm basically creating like an infrastructure that can't be replaced. So I know that, like, man, I'm dipping my foot in every little niche. You know what I'm saying? I'm dipping my foot in guns, food reacts, commentary, reactions, fitness, and I'm all doing it in one day, and that's my whole day structure. Wake up, fitness, and I start off, wake up at 5 or 6, workout, start structured. I'll be up by 6 to 2 o'clock, and I'm done with my day. And I just posted on the channel, on each channel, just like that, easy peasy. It was structured so well. I already know. See, and that's how I see it. I'll be having visions too. I feel God be pushing me to get there. There's things on the way. It's things on the way of getting there that I don't know how to get yet, which is stopping me. You know what? What you should do? Love loyalty. Use ChatGPT. Just ask it for a logical explanation. I was telling people this at the beginning of the chat. Use ChatGPT and just explain to it what you want. Explain to it what's in the way, and tell chat and explain it. Just say, like, and talk to it like a regular person. Just say, how do I achieve this goal with these boundaries in the way? And it will come up with a solution for you, bro. A logical solution. And then you could put your schedule in it, like your Google schedule, whatever, or whatever I put my work schedule in, and it will literally work around my work schedule. It's like, all right, here's the pockets of free time. If you could put 10 minutes here, this is the projected outcome. Like, it's literally analytical as hell. Confident. Yeah, facts. Your girl gonna be your editor and production team. Facts. Putting her ass to work, boy. Shit. He's like, you're also on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok too. So what I do is I have my multi YouTube channels, right? The ones I just explained to you guys. And then what I do is I pick the good videos out of all those and I post those on TikTok and Instagram. So my TikTok and Instagram is Angelo So Media for both of those. And then I got my YouTube channels for multiple YouTube channels. So then I pick the really cool, attention-seeking, attention getters, because I post a lot of content. So I get all the really good one, food reactions. My TikTok, Angelo So Media, regular reactions. I post those on TikTok and Instagram that will pull attention in. So then I'm marketing on all different sectors. And then I'm going to start eventually posting to Facebook too. I just discovered this new website that can post all your content on all platforms without you having to individually go to it. Because that is kind of time consuming that I used to do. I would have to go to Instagram post, TikTok post, YouTube post. I'd rather post one place and it spreads it everywhere, so it saves me time. Because when you're doing stuff like this, you need to be efficient. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put my girl to work, man. I be telling, like, hey, man, I need you. Sometimes I have my girlfriend look for me reactionary videos, cause I find the regular reactionary videos from YouTube, but I have my girl look for me at like people complain about life and shit reaction videos, or like pop culture reaction videos on TikToks and shit. I look for like the real shit on the news and stuff on YouTube. So I just put her to work to do that. But if y'all got some reaction videos, go to Angelo.Savage, Angelo.Savage 101. Let me put it in the chat so y'all can see. This is my email if y'all got any like good reactionary videos like TikToks, Instagrams, Facebooks, or YouTube shorts y'all want me to react to. Angelo.Savage101 at Gmail. This is my official YouTube official email to send content to me if y'all ever want me to react to something that y'all think might be trending. It says, I'll try it out. I just feel ChatGPT not going to really give you the blueprint to be a millionaire. It may be designed to attain you in some form. Look, just try it out, brother. You're going to see it. I'm telling you. I use ChatGPT for that same reason. It literally analyzed my whole everything, bro. ChatGPT, it'll help you, bro. For real. I wouldn't mislead you. No, I wouldn't definitely mislead you. Just try it out. It's free. Don't even pay for it. Just try it. Just try the free version. ChatGPT, if you talk to it, eventually it'll say, oh, you got to wait for like a day to talk to it again. So You know, always just talk to it and just explain like and do it in one prompt so you don't have to use so many replies because I think you can only get like 20 replies before it asks for you to wait for like 6 hours or a day. So just write a long ass prompt and give them the exact thing and just have it break it down for you. And if that don't do it, go to Claude or go to Google Gemini. They all do the same thing. ChatGPT will clear up the blank space in your vision. Facts, they will. I'm telling you, they literally organize my finances. That's the one that made me remove. It'll tell you what's the proper thing. Like there's another structure. Like I used like I had credit card debt. It told me to move my credit card debt to a personal loan at a lower interest rate. And you know what happened when that happened, bro? My credit score shot up like 60 points because technically I opened up another line, not a line of credit, but a loan. But it was a different loan. It was now a personal loan, but it freed up my credit card. And a lot of people don't even know about this. They just open up another credit card and they want to do a transfer over from the one credit card to another credit card that has 0% interest for 15 months. But whole time you got to pay like 5% to transfer those funds over. And then that credit card that you transfer it to has to have the same balance or more to even transfer all of it over. It's just probably best to get a personal loan. Yes, I did that too. Yeah, facts. I'm telling you, it's like ChatGPT thought of that shit for me. I was like, okay, bet. I even told ChatGPT what is the best place to get a personal loan. There's sometimes like I have my business, right, my LLC. I ask ChatGPT what's the best credit cards for LLC. It literally will give you the best information. Sometimes I say, sometimes I tell ChatGPT to sometimes I tell ChatGPT to hold on, my bad. Sometimes I'll tell ChatGPT to compare and contrast. Like I do it with energy drinks. Like if I got two things I'm trying to compare and contrast with, I'll have it compare and contrast. Is it raining outside? I think it's raining. So use ChatGPT for everything, bro. Either ChatGPT, Claude, or Google Gemini. They all free. Just see what you think, bro. I'm telling you, it's the future, bro. I told one of my old head friends about it. He's stuck in the past though. But if he spoke to it, it literally give him solutions. It's a solution machine. It literally is programmed to give you the goal that you achieve. Imagine a goal you have with no restrictions. If we move like AI, bro, goals will be done immediately. We wouldn't wait. We would be. You know how productive you are if you add ChatGPT to your life. It's like I know you probably heard of like Iron Man, Jarvis. Nigga, think of Jarvis. And you talking to it, telling it to find shit and command stuff. Yeah, think of that. Because that's what it is. You know what I mean? And that's the killer part of it because it's like we it's so superior, bro. When I started finding out about it, I was like, bro, I don't think people understand the benefit of ChatGPT because before Chat, it was ChatGPT before Google Gemini and Claude, I believe. And when I got into it, I was like, I said, oh no, they just equaled the playing ground for everybody. Like there is no such thing as, oh, this person has this advantage of this. They just gave you a tool that has infinite information. You know what I'm saying? Infinite information, and it tells you what you want to hear. It don't tell you just what you want to hear. It tells you information that just simplifies it simpler. You can literally I had it break down quantum physics to me one time and computing quantum physics. Like and I cuz I was so confused about it. And I said, nah, make it like a fifth grader or whatever. I told her to break it down more simpler. And it started breaking down very simple. I said, oh wow, this makes more sense now. You know? So just whatever you're curious about, bro, just ask it, and then be like, all right, like I asked it real deep questions about like what happens if AI replaces these many jobs, like what would happen in the future? Oh, we would do this, we do. I'm like, but let's be real. I even be real with. I'm like, no, let's be realistic. If this happened, would this lead to this? And it's analytical. It's going to make sense of it. It's gonna be like, yeah, technically, it would lead to mayhem if AI took this over. You know what I mean? Or there are some security concerns. Just imagine infinite information in the nick of your hand is better than Google searches. But now you got Google Gemini too, bro. I got them both, bro. I would get Claude, but now that I had three GBTs or three AIs, I don't want three AIs yet. But when I'm making my videos, I use ChatGPT for my information to put description. That's why every one of my videos have a description under it. I don't make those descriptions. GBT makes it real quick and easy. It pulls the tags that are friendly to YouTube, so I don't have to. It takes, I say, CPU off my brain in order like computing power off of me, so then I don't have to really be stressed about it. I can move more shit at a faster rate because of it. I use it for work almost daily. GBT and Claude are my go-to agents. Facts, bro. It's the future, D. Like, I don't know how old you are. What is it? Who said that originally? Yeah, love, loyalty, and royalty. Yeah, I don't know how old you are, but it's the future, man. Just try it out. That's all. Just try it out and see what you think about it. Most likely, you're going to find the answer that you're looking for. Literally, you're gonna find an answer. That's just what it does. Like, I know people are curious of what does ChatGPT do. Hey, it finds you answers and it puts together like if you ask it and told it, like, tell it your job and tell it, make me a plan to become a millionaire in 5 years. Literally, it's gonna put together a crazy ass plan for you to like become a millionaire in 5 years. And then you like, well, find me a side gig, you know what I mean, or something like that. People be pushing ChatGPT to the limits. Whew. Man, I appreciate the love, man. Y'all been on here, man. It's time to get off though, cause I've been on here, man. I love y'all, man. I don't even want to leave. I got that crew. Facts. I appreciate it. Everybody, make sure y'all go in the chat, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. I really appreciate y'all being here with me tonight. I was supposed to record and do reactions tonight, bro. But you know what? I like talking to y'all, man. Once we got into the little thing of finance and motivate, y'all just got me on my little rampage, man. Y'all got me talking about everything. Like, when it come to motivation, bro, I talk you off about motivation because you know why? Because each one teach one. If I can motivate y'all soul, I know that you're gonna motivate the next soul. And since y'all still here, that just tells me right there that like these are the individuals that are gonna change the world. These are the people that's really gonna make a difference in society in the future. Because the ones that don't know, they're so oblivious. They don't care. They're just gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, yeah, that dude talking shit. And like, no, nigga, I'm talking sense. What is you talking about? Like, are you listening? Because it's gonna be a difference in the future between the haves and the have-nots. The ones that want to listen, the ones that don't. I'm not a dummy, bro. I don't need to keep. Look, I knew this information years ago. I've been in nursing for over, like, well, 10 years now, but like, I knew this information a long time ago. Like, people my age, they still don't think like this. But you know what? Sorry, by the time I hit this age, I'm gonna look back and be like, hey, bro, y'all turned y'all back on the nigga. Y'all was trying to help you. And then for the people that just wasn't around or didn't want, like your friends that didn't want to hop on the train, like, hey, bro, I told you the information. You didn't want to hop on the train. I'm sorry. Like, you must didn't know, but you should have. So anyway, tell me what y'all think about that, man. It finds answers and creates deliverables. Facts. It said drinks on gang. Ooh, hey. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Yeah, let me give you that like, bro. I appreciate the love. Bush bomb. Boom. Yeah, man. We helping each other, man. Each one teach one, man. We savages around here, man. Welcome to the Savage family, everybody. We gon' continue this on, man. I'm telling you. We're going to keep going. We're going to get up and we're going to get active, man. I'm going to keep y'all motivated. I'm going to keep y'all updated on the news so you can give perception of what's going on around the world. Just like that, man. Just like that. We not giving up, man. I told people I'm not leaving this earth without a fight. Facts. Even if I got to be the one that die on the sword, I'm not leaving this earth without a fight. I'm not allowing my lineage to die poor. Facts. No. I'll be that sacrificial lamb. Like, you see all these kids in jail, lost energy. I'm not gonna do that. I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna die on the sword. This is what a man's supposed to do. I'm sorry, maybe that's not, but in my eyes, this is what we supposed to do, G. We supposed to fight for what we want. We not gonna let. I'm not finna let the transgender shit take over our world. I'm not finna let the women feel like they gonna start beating our ass in a minute, G. I'm not about to be no staying home husband, G. Hell no. Then I'm gonna grow titties and I'm gonna have my low testosterone. I can't go. I ain't going, G. I ain't fucking going. Motherfucker. I'm motherfucking Wolf of Wall Street in this bitch. I ain't fucking leaving. Yeah, facts. Niggas say, stand for somewhere, you fall for anything. Facts. And remember, you are the sum of the closest 5 people that you hang with. So if your 5 friends ain't doing shit, you gonna be the 6th nigga ain't doing shit. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Savage. Don't forget to subscribe to my other channels if you're in tune with it. I'm gonna post some more videos tonight. We got food reactions on the way. I appreciate the love, everybody that's in here, man. Y'all stay up, stay tuned. This is Angelo Savage Daily News. This is the night news, man. So I want y'all, I'm leaving for the night. I appreciate you. You came in a little late, brother, but I love you. Appreciate it. Let me read off the last comments real quick, and I got y'all real quick. You born a man, you a man. You're born a woman, you a woman. You can be gay, IDC, I don't care. But why you gotta be the opposite sex to be in a relationship? Look, I'm be honest. Trans, gay, bi, they all gay. It don't even matter. It's but you know what? At the end of the day, man, all that shit is distraction to the people that's focused. Unlike them, y'all savages. Y'all in here with the savage group. They trying to distract us. We're not finna be distracted, bro. They want you to worry about your they want you to care about your sexuality. Why are we learning about, man, fuck all that. I don't care about that. I worry about the money, and I'm worried about making sure my family is straight for the future. And me and myself and everybody taken care of. I'm gonna be the reason why my family be like, man, Angelo the reason why our family got ahead. Angelo the reason why we got on our shit and we became who we became. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my family to say that don't arouse me. You know, me getting up every morning, showing other men and other younger people and older people like, bro, look, you can be strong, you can look good, you can get your beard, you can get your hair, you can do all that shit if you need to, and you can get the bread, bro. You can have a mindset that's more like a warrior and not like a sucker. It's your boy Angelo Savage. I appreciate the love, y'all, man. Y'all up here. Where are you from? New to the channel. I'm from Chicago. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? There's some real good peoples in Chicago, man. We thinkers out here, man. Not everybody a thinker, but that's what makes us different. You know what I'm saying? When other people don't think, what up, Indiana? Let's go. Facts. Woo! I'm telling you, when other people don't think, man, it makes me shine. So like when I talk to a motherfucker and they like talking about reckless stuff, I'm like, bro, y'all not thinkers. Let's leave the intelligent shit to the intelligent people. You go swimming or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Go do some shit that's mindless. We're gonna use our brains over here and we're gonna get ahead. And then the ones that don't listen. That's just what it is. They gonna hate on it. They gonna hate you because they ain't you, shawty. They gonna hate you because they gonna ain't us because they ain't us. Y'all lit, man, tonight, man. I appreciate the love, man. Y'all go to sleep now. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. We're going to get this quick 5 hours of sleep, and then we back at it tomorrow, man. Stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to be back on for another about 10 o'clock, 10:30. We're going to be on for another nightcap. It's your daily news, your Savage Reports, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave tonight. Don't forget to like that video. Keep those numbers up, and press that notification bell. I appreciate the love, brother. I appreciate the love. Hating you because they ain't you. Facts. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. I appreciate the love, everybody. Y'all stay tuned. Peace. Y'all stay savage out here now. All right? We out.